I am so... Whoa, I'm loud. My bad. One sec. Everything's loud today, guys. My apologies. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. Let me explain. I didn't press the... Why am I so loud everywhere, dude? I am so dumb. I forgot to press the go live button on my YouTube channel with everything else that's going on. So I have a stream right now that I'm live everywhere, but I did not press the go live button on my channel. So I'm like going through and I'm pressing all these buttons. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's go live. And then I forgot to go live everywhere, dude. It's crazy. I'm playing catch up today, guys. What's going on? Give me like a minute and we'll be fine. I swear we'll be fine. I swear we'll be fine. Okay, YouTube's up, Kick's up, Twitch is up. I will be ready in like 2 seconds. I am just loading up my model because I am so slow with everything. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about today. Model is live. I got some adjustments coming to the model later this week. I don't even know if it's later this week. But we got model adjustments coming in. We got everything coming in. We got a lot going on. If I could just get my stuff to work. I feel like an absolute living mess today. But that is okay. Okay. Do I have this up? So I hit C cleaner and I fucking ate all my cookies, dude. I ate all my cookies. It was all gone. I don't have anything else to do. So now, like, all of my stuff is out of the way. I have nothing saved. I, like, pressed go live. And then before you know it, I had nothing else going on. We got some stuff to talk about today. We got some stuff going on today. Let me press my button. Is this the right button? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. There we go. There we go. What up? Happy Saturday. My mouth movement's a little weird. I tried to fix it, but you know what? Just ignore it for the time being. If you could just ignore it and I could just ignore it, everything would be sick. So we got some stuff to talk about today. We have the, do you guys remember the whole thing with the completionist? I don't know if you guys remember the whole thing with the completionist. Also, my model's a little bit weird right now. It is not in the spot that I left it. Let's do this. Good enough. I need this over here. Guys, I am a fucking mess right now. I am a fucking mess. But that should be fine. We're going to be playing some TCG Simulator today. I get to talk about all my TCG stories while doing the TCG Simulator. And then I would like to talk about the... Words are hard, guys. I'd like to talk about the completionist apology video that came out. I know a lot of folks have reacted to it in one way or another. Having myself a good old shot of caffeine to get this morning up and running. Let's go watch some stuff. Let's get some stuff up and running. I should also probably design some of my stuff to point you to where the Discord is if you're interested in joining the Discord. The Discord's just a couple, me and my friends, just to figure out where everything is, what you want to do, things of the sort. But let's go look at the completionist video, because I was like super into the completionist for a long time. You know, all like Super Beard Bros was super fun. I loved Scary Game Squad, all that other stuff. Man, it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm running out of gas, guys. I was like, all right. The completionist did a video. Let's pull it up. There's a lot. It's been a lot. For those that don't know, the completionist apparently scammed folks out of...
Hey, everyone.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Apparently scammed a bunch of people out of stuff. So we are, oops, I pressed the wrong button, but that's okay. I need to press this, press this, press this. Remove that. Duplicate this. Guys, we're doing it live. Scuffed like everything else is. One sec. One sec, one sec, one sec. I don't know what makes that noise, man. All right, we got this up right here. We are good to go. We got everything going. We're going to watch this video. Because overall, I think that the completionist has... Well, I have thoughts and feelings about this type of stuff, but I don't want to give that away just yet. I want to talk about everything that's been going on with him. So basically, people accused him of charity fraud. There was a lot of stuff going on that hinted at charity fraud. The accusations seemed like they were on the up and up. And the main people that reported on this stuff were Karl Jobst and Mudahar. Me Mudahar here. Me Mudahar here. And then kind of their credibility fell by the wayside. And since Mudahar's and Karl Jobst's like whole credibility kind of fell by the wayside, we got into the spot where people are now revisiting the completionist and being like, okay, did he really commit charity fraud? Was the stuff that was done with him done with good intentions, etc., etc.? Now we'll go into this. We'll watch the video. I will say this though, Gerard looks so much better with his beard trimmed. I am not a fan of his old style of beard that went down to like his nipples, dude. That was kind of weird. I'm just not like it was unkempt. I'll tell you that. It was unkempt, and usually that type of stuff happens due to depression. Now I'm not going to be like an armchair psychiatrist, right? I'm not going to sit there and be like, "Well, you know that Gerard, you obviously suffer from this disease and that disease due to the fact that I can tell from you looking at the left side of your screen at 45 seconds in." You know what I mean? That's not what we're here for. We're here to just listen to his stuff. I pre-watched this. I sent this to some other content creators that I know of. Actually, a content creator I know of reached out to me and was like, "Hey, have you seen this Gerard thing? How do you feel about the whole Gerard stuff?" And I was like, "All right, fuck it. I'll go over the Gerard stuff. And we'll see how it goes, right?" Like there's a lot of stuff that happened with Gerard. There was so many accusations, and it broke my heart, man. I was like a huge completionist fan. It was a content that I would watch on the weekly, and you know, they say never meet your heroes for all these different reasons. But you know, we'll continue from here. I asked my buddy, I'm like, "Hey, you awake? Let's hang out." I sent him that like an hour and a half ago. It's like 1 p.m. I'm like, "All right, let's chat after I'm done streaming. I got stuff to tell you about today."
My name is Gerard Khalil. In 2012, I started my YouTube channel, That One Video Gamer, and for the last 13 years of my life, I have been completing games and making a lot of videos about the things that I absolutely love. On November 13th, 2023, two content creators named Karl Jobst and Mudahar Anas made videos detailing on how my family's charity, the Open Hand Foundation, had not made a contribution since its founding, despite numerous fundraisers and misleading statements by myself about charitable partners. Within a matter of days, and before I really had any opportunity to present any information of my own, the narrative had shifted. I was being accused of embezzlement and charity fraud.
So it is huge that like, hey, look, you're kind of running your charity kind of poorly, and now people are like, "Oh, but what if it is charity fraud? What if he defrauded people?" You know what I mean? There's this like big jump that was there where someone implanted this idea and people kind of just ran with it. So one thing that I learned about myself through just personal stuff that I've had going on, and like a lot of people doing like really, really bad stuff, just, you know, in general, right? a lot of the bigger stuff that I've had, I give people benefit of the doubt way too easily, and you're gonna see that when I talk about Gerard here. Because like a lot of the time, isn't there a phrase somewhere that's like things that you attribute to malice could actually just be attributed to stupidity or incompetence? I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
With Carl and Mutahar directing their viewers to report my family's charity to the authorities, prompting a criminal investigation by the Department of Justice. We were informed that the investigation officially wrapped up in the fall of 2024. All that remained was a meeting with the Department of Justice to clear up any lingering questions, such as why the open hand had been mass flagged in the first place. I was constantly told by the Department of Justice that this is the final meeting, and the final meeting was right around the corner. But officially now, over a year has passed since then.
So yeah, so Gerard's gonna get into it, but apparently he got no response back. I feel like this is because of Doge and Doge type cuts. Now I don't, don't hold me to that. I don't think that like, not everybody, not the government being incompetent is always going to be Doge cuts, right? It might be something like, the person that was running the case no longer works there and they didn't properly hand over their work. This stuff happens all the time where people are like, where things just fall through the cracks.
I didn't want to speak publicly about this whole investigation until I had those final results in my hand, hence my silence all this time. The honest truth is that the Department of Justice will not respond to any emails, despite telling Open Hand's lawyers that they're interested in one final meeting to close the case.
I mean, obviously there's a lot going on in the Department of Justice right now that, this can't just be the only thing that's going on. But I mean, like, who knows, right? There's so many things that could have been happening, why they're not getting a response, but it's not Open Hand's issue. I mean, it is, right? Open Hand is probably shitting themselves every day, being like, when are we gonna be, when are we gonna get a response? When are we gonna fix this? And it's probably just like, what's the phrase? Is it actually the sword of Damocles? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
It has been over a year waiting on this matter, and the fact of the matter is, I need to move on. Whenever I get this final documentation, whatever it says, I don't care what it is, I will share the results with whatever I am legally allowed to share as soon as I can. And I am still absolutely confident that the accusations of fraud and embezzlement will be proven false. However, even if we never broke the law, serious moral mistakes were still made by myself and the Foundation.
I mean, that's true, right? Like, you could still do something morally wow. Fuck, dude, words are hard. You could still be doing something morally wrong or morally, like, gray and still be in, like, a legal lineup.
The Open Hand took far too long to donate. We never explained why it took so long until after everyone called us out. And I lied about this for all of Indieland's years, both knowingly in 2023 and unknowingly in all the years before. But it doesn't matter what kind of explanation either I or anyone else involved might provide. This happened, and rightfully so, it pissed off everyone.
So there's a thing that I've constantly been living my life on lately, and it's a very good saying. I don't remember who originally told me. I don't remember where I originally learned it, but the idea was that you can give an explanation for something without giving an excuse. So like, when you're late to work and you get caught in traffic and your boss is like, hey, why are you late? And you're like, well, I was caught in traffic. And they were like, that's not an excuse. And you're like, it is not an excuse, but it is an explanation. Right? You give contextual things so that people can deal with things contextually. I mean, like, it is what it is, but...
To my viewers and donors, friends and collaborators, I am so sorry for hiding the truth. It was selfish, full stop. I want you all to have the context as to how everything happened, but nothing I've said so far is an excuse, and neither is anything else in this video. All of this is on me. Even if it wasn't exactly how I imagined things would go, my goal always was to make sure this money got donated to the right place as quickly as possible. and I'm immensely thankful that it got done.
So this thing's a whole horror story of how shitty it is to run a charity, because when you have money that you take in for a charity, right? People have like this emotional connection to it because they are giving it out of their own free will. They're giving it out of their own hearts, and they want to make sure that it tries to solve the problem that that other folks like if you donate to a charity to try to cure cancer, right? You want that money to go to curing cancer. You don't want it to go to overhead costs. But, overhead costs are a thing, and that money will always go to that. I don't know. It's weird. This is very, very charged. It's an optics nightmare. I would probably never run a charity unless I would never run a charity unless I had full legal. You got to do it. You got to do it different, man. Charity's such a hard thing to run, where you need to have like lawyers involved. You need to have people up front, and you got to do everything by the book, and you have to be so transparent about everything. If you're not transparent about everything, people will lose their minds. And that's kind of, I guess there is this idea of too much transparency, which kind of happened. I don't know. We'll watch Gerard's stuff to continue.
So, with that in mind, I'm sure many of you still have a ton of questions, especially about why this happened in the first place and where I've been for the past year. I want to take some time to tell my side of the story and how we got here, but I also want to clear up many of the false accusations made against me, along with addressing the individuals who not only broke this story, but pushed it into the realm of conspiracy. So, yes, just in case all of you are wondering, this is in fact scripted. I am reading from a script.
Fucking finally, dude. I'm sorry, but like, if you're Gerard, after everything that Gerard's been through with the leaked phone calls and everything else, he needed a scripted response that was read over by lawyers, that wasn't filled with anger, that wasn't filled with anything else. It just needed cooler heads to read it and be like, this is okay, this is good, this is perfect. But a lot of the stuff that Gerard had was very, very off the cuff.
But I want to be clear. The words that you're hearing today are me and only me. There's nobody else trying to influence what I say here. I just want to be sure that everything I say is accurate to the receipts I'm providing, to my own experiences, and most importantly, that you are hearing the truth straight from me, not behind lawyers, other content creators, or voiceovers disembodied by random gameplay footage.
That's a jab at Mudahar. That's a jab at Carl. Holy shit.
So for now, let's go back to where all this began, with my mom. When I was young, I lost my mom to frontotemporal dementia, and she lived with that disease for roughly 16 years. When she passed away in 2013, my family officially launched a charity organization called the Open Hand Foundation, with the mission of raising awareness and money for dementia research, educational tools, and helping families. We saw a real need after the frustrations we had personally experienced working with UCSF.
So that's one of the biggest. No, I don't want to interrupt. Let's listen to the story and then we'll continue.
And how they handled our contributions, both financially and with my mom's own body parts. Before my mom passed away, my family was assured of how incredibly helpful her donation would be and what a difference it would make to the research. Well, imagine our frustration when, after donating our mom's brain and spinal cord, along with several thousands of dollars, we were told that her body parts were pretty much useless by a staff of completely different people that we didn't even know anymore.
That's so insane, dude. Because especially if your family's religious or anything of the sort, right? To give someone's brain and spinal cord up for medical research is a big ask. I don't want to know the conversations behind the scenes that happened that made them want to go, okay, we should probably donate this stuff, right? We should probably consider giving this stuff up to, not this stuff, but like your mom, dude. Just imagine someone goes to you and is like, look, your mom passed away. You know that, oh God, I chose such a crazy face to pause on, dude. But just imagine how heartfelt it is to be like, look, man, you got to give up, because I think for a long time, a lot of people didn't realize how big of a deal it was to give up someone's body for medical science. Because a lot of people joke around about, oh, I'm gonna donate my body to science when I die, and then you have, I don't know if you guys know the story about the woman or the man whose mom was shot out of a cannon, or was it that she was shot out of a cannon? Something really weird happened to her body wise. It was kind of crazy.
It made my family feel like we had just given away my mom's body parts for nothing, with the contribution feeling more like a feel-good courtesy than a worthwhile sacrifice. This is where the Open Hand Foundation began, and with it, the need for knowing how charitable contributions actually get spent. And as for me, I didn't really get involved into any of this until I reached a place in my career where I really felt like I could use my platform to make a big difference.
If you guys want to donate to charity, if you guys ever want to donate to charity, unless it actually means a lot to you, one of the biggest things you could do is go to a food shelter, buy food, and donate food. Buying food and donating food is one of the best ways to donate to charity because a lot of people utilize food banks. And I know a lot of people give a lot of issues to churches, but churches are huge in helping local community to people who, well, I guess it's a case-by-case basis, right? But usually a lot of churches are the people that help out people. So, like, you may not be huge into religion, but, like, churches themselves are the types that would go out and make sure that someone's okay.
In 2018, my best friends and I created Indieland, a 24 to 60-hour live stream event where we would play and promote indie games with the people who made them, raising money for charity with all of you at home watching, cheering us on as I went through tons of gross physical challenges at my own expense.
So he's doing basically kind of like lolcow behavior, right? Like going in there and being like, hey, let's, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Indieland went on for 6 years, and my team and I were so thrilled to see our little show succeed. However, after we finished our 5th show in November of 2022, I spoke with my family about all the good we were doing, and I really wanted to get a representative from one of our charity partners to come and speak at Indieland 2023. Only then did I learn that the Open Hand Foundation had never made a contribution since its founding, and there were no official partners.
Dude, just imagine you've been raising money for your own family's charity for 5 years, and you find out after 5 years that no money's gone anywhere. No one's decided to tell you. Look, there's a little bit to hold on to Gerard here to be like, hey, we donated this money to the charity. Hey, when's it going in? But also at the same time, like, can you blame him for not wanting to, or not asking his family? Like, this is your family, dude. You trusted your family for a charity organization to do the right thing. You're going to just show up and be like, okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to donate this money. It's going to go to the right place. I don't have to worry about anything. It'll just go straight to the right place. But then, like, you go there and you're like, hey, Dad, what happened to all this money that I donated? Oh, it's just been sitting in an account. What do you mean it's just sitting in an account? And then you find out that it's just been sitting in an account for years because look, it's been a valid reason that it's been sitting in an account for years, but, like, they didn't make it transparent. They didn't let people know why it was sitting in an account for years. Because if they came forward and they were like, hey, look, we're doing this. We're negotiating for that. Gerard's going to talk about it. But, like, there's actually a really good reason as to why it wasn't donated.
All the money was sitting there, untouched and accounted for, ready to be donated. But at the time, there was a massive disagreement between myself and my family. I personally thought it was important that the money be donated right away. Meanwhile, my family's perspective was very different than mine. They had been negotiating with several organizations to establish contracts to take a bulk sum of money as a restricted donation. These conversations revealed that many of these potential organizations were happy to take the money, but didn't want to track what they saw as a low sum compared to the 6 to 7 figure amounts they were used to receiving from mostly corporate interest groups.
Now, this is huge, right? Because it's a lot of, well, I guess it's not a lot of work, but it is a lot of work to be like, hey, look, your money's being tracked. We brought it in. This is where it goes. You do a forensic accounting of what's going on, how you spend it, et cetera, et cetera. When you do this restricted donation, you say, I can only, for those that don't know, a restricted donation basically says, hey, I'm donating an amount to a charity and I want it to go to specifically this thing, right? So, let's say this is something that I'm making up as an example, right? This is not something that I don't think you could do. But like, let's say you go to St. Jude's and you're like, hey, over at St. Jude's, I'd like to donate, I don't know, we'd like to donate $2 million to go specifically to brain cancer research, right? You get brain cancer research done, and then a restricted donation says, well, that money has to go specifically to the research for brain cancer. It can't go to anything else. It does not go to administration. It doesn't go to advertisement. Well, I guess that is administration. It doesn't go to overhead. It doesn't go to anything else. It only goes to pay the people researching for brain cancer. And, that's a good thing, right? Restricted donations say that, you're not going to get into a spot where you're going to lose your money or like lose track of your money. So I genuinely think it's a good idea to have restricted donations when you can, but it is what it is.
After a lot of tough conversations over the years, my family settled on a goal of raising $1 million before donating, hoping that this would be a massive milestone that would help organizations to take the foundation way more seriously. But I didn't know about any of this, and I didn't care. I wanted it to go to a reputable charity that would do great things with it right away.
Okay, there's two schools of thought here, right? When you sit on money, money doesn't do anything. You lose value the longer the money sits, right? Inflation happens. There's this idea of putting your money to work, making more money versus sitting there and like not doing anything with your money, or versus there's this idea of sending money out and being like, okay, let's have your money work for you. Right? You invest your money, and even if it's going to administrative costs or overhead for a charity or paying their board members or things of the sort, that still helps the charity. Like, I understand that people don't want their money going to the linings of the person running the charity, but the person that's running the charity would not be running the charity if they, who knows? Actually, that's disingenuous. I can't say that. That's how the charity has decided to run their business. And if you want to donate to that charity, you have to take that into account. That's a better way to put it. If you don't want charity going to people's overheads like that, maybe you gotta find a new charity to work with, if that makes sense. So, I get Gerard being like, let's put the money in now. Let's get it to use. This money doesn't do anything while it's sitting there. But, Gerard's family is like, look, if we target this, if we get a contract, get this restricted donation out there, we can make sure that people actually pop off the way that they're supposed to. Like, it will get the most work done, right? Especially because after everything happened with Gerard's mom's, remains, right? Those got donated. Those didn't get put to use. People were left with a bad taste in their mouth. So they wanted to make sure stuff was used.
That means for the next 12 months, I knew about the money not being donated and was having constant conversations to get it to the right place, trying to repair relationships and negotiate in good faith with several different potential benefactors. Since it was now up to me to get this money donated, I needed to stay on the board of directors for open hand, at least until the donation was officially made. It was around this point that I realized that I was in way over my head. I had just lost my job at G4, and finances were a complete mess all around for myself.
I don't want to give Gerard a lot of shit for what was going on at G4. G4 was a fucking mess, dude. Gerard was not responsible for what happened there. Gerard was just being an awkward gamer dude, I don't even know if calling him an awkward gamer dude is what you want to do, right? Oh god, G4 was such a mess. And to be in over your head to run a charity, dude, running a charity is a full-time thing. It is definitely a full-time thing. So I do not give Gerard shit for running a charity.
In my company, I was scrambling to get the Completionists restructured with new ideas and a new tone. And I was practically traveling or doing some work event almost every single week, almost the entire year. But everything was up in the air, and all of it was on me, all at once. And on top of all this was the news that I now had to fix a problem that had been unknowingly brewing for several years. However, even at this point, I couldn't just do whatever I wanted. And this is where the real conflict started. I tried my best to express how upset I was, how upset all of you would rightfully be, and that this could cost me and so many people who worked with me.
Okay, so my bosses at work tell me this all the time. You gotta learn to delegate. Even if you don't feel comfortable delegating and everything has to be on your shoulders, you have to learn to delegate. The charity stuff did not have to go on his shoulders, right? All this stuff did not have to be there, right? Sorry, I pressed a button, guys. That was me, not you. But like, none of this stuff had to be there. He could have gone out of his way. He could have decided, like, look, you know, I don't want to. He could have chosen to do the charity stuff. He could have chosen to do work stuff. He could have also, what the fuck is this freeze frame? Gerard, I'm sorry. You'll never see this, but I'm sorry.
Everything we had created and built together, and I was simply brushed aside. I had learned the hard way that the charity world moves at a glacial pace, and I've been going around touting all these organizations and all the good we'll be doing for many years, only for all of it to be a bunch of empty promises. Even after I stepped up, my best efforts to donate as fast as possible would never be good enough, as every decision I wanted to make now had to be approved by a long list of people on both the open hand side and the potential benefactors that I have been speaking with. So I feel that some context.
So yeah, I guess that is a big thing, right? Because charity is never something that someone, at least from what I understand, right? Charity is not something that people normally do on their own. They usually run something, or they usually do it like in tandem with doing other work, right? If you are doing like, God, what's the like, if you're working a full-time job and you're doing charity on the side, or you are running a charity business, your hands are probably all over the place. So it's either incompetent or people are overwhelmed, because a lot of people don't want to have to pay these overhead costs and they're volunteering their time.
All my family might be helpful right here. I'm the youngest of 5 in a first-generation Lebanese immigrant household. My dad has always loomed large in every aspect of my life, and that absolutely extended to my own experiences with the Open Hand Foundation, and at times, even my own business.
Real talk, though, I think this is the time that Gerard may have figured out that his dad's not perfect. Have you guys ever had that moment where you found out that your dad's not perfect? Like, or that your parental figure, or like, you know, your father figure or whatever is just not perfect, and it kind of like shatters your well-being? Like, you're just like, shit, dude, I can't believe that, you know, man, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know, just being in that situation where you find out that everybody is human. So like, you know, you get into the situation where probably Gerard found out that his dad was like this overwhelmingly large figure that could take care of everything, but he couldn't fix this problem. I don't know. Maybe I'm not trying to be an armchair psychologist, but you know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here.
The expectations were that I should have been an engineer or I should have been a lawyer. Instead, I'm a video producer who plays video games on the internet for a living. If you ever watched the Completionist live show...
Guys, real talk. Gerard and I had very similar paths. I think, at least I believe, right? Gerard was a theater kid. I was a theater kid. I did music stuff. Gerard did music stuff. And then we kind of like branched like in different ways. I ended up becoming an engineer on my day-to-day basis because of the fact that I went to college, or I didn't know what I wanted to do for college. So fun story, Art Institute over in Massachusetts. I don't know why I said it that way. I got offered, you know, a pretty decent size sum to go to the Art Institute. And my dad was like, what the fuck are you doing thinking about going to school to become a video guy, to become a videographer? Because I did a lot of like video editing in high school. I was like a part of like our film class. I loved doing film. I loved putting together production and live TV. And my dad was like, you ain't gonna do that. You gotta go do a real career. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't know what I want to do for a career. So they had me take, in the US, we have something that what's called an ASFAB, right? ASFAB is the military test, right? So I said, screw it. I'm going to do a military test, right? Let's see what happens. Like, where would the military put me? So I did the ASFAB, and it came out that it was going to be an electrical engineer was where they wanted to put me. They wanted to put me into electrical, right? And I was like, well, electrical's kind of cool. I guess I'll go to college to be an electrical engineer. And then I went to college, and I became an electrical engineer. I gave up on my film degree, or my film stuff, like my idea of putting together, like, producing live shows, to go be an electrical engineer, which is a very stable job, and it's a very good job, and I love my job. But at the same time, part of me wishes that I pursued film, because I absolutely love putting together film. I love putting together live events. I love doing all this stuff, and it's always been my passion for, like, God knows how long. So to see Gerard go in the opposite direction, where Gerard was just like, okay, cool, I'm going to be a film guy. And then he made his own company, made his own YouTube. He tanked his own YouTube, like, it sucks. So maybe I'm glad that I'm an electrical engineer. Oh, also, I guess at a certain point, I transcended the anime crosshold, right? There was, like, the anime divide, and I walked over it. I'm like, okay, I'm now a VTuber now.
From a few years ago, then all of this should sound pretty familiar to you. I did not have the final call on any major decisions when it came to the open hand and its finances. I was one of many people in charge. To my family, I was seen as the video game guy, not the business guy or the charity guy. Regardless, the outcomes were absolutely my responsibility, because all of you at home donated your hard-earned money and time and did so with your trust in me in mind.
Okay, so the real talk is that Gerard was the public-facing figure of the company. He was the reason, like, if any backlash happened, it affected his company. It affected him directly, and he was basically punished for anything else that happened there. So it is not... So they're like, oh, he's just the video game guy. Well, a lot of people don't realize is that when you're in media, or when you have a channel, when you have all this other stuff, if you handle this stuff poorly, it's not his dad, it's not his brother that will take it on the chin, because they have like a barrier, right? Gerard did not have that barrier. Gerard had this so it's like this there's like this parasocial, like, double-edged sword, right? So, like, you get the idea that, like, look, as a content creator, if Gerard, you get this, like, connection with Gerard. You're like, wow, I get to see Gerard's personality at play when he makes videos and he does all this stuff and he's putting his heart on his sleeve. But if Gerard fucks up, you get to stab that heart on his sleeve. You get to stab that heart on his sleeve. Dude, I almost had, like, a badass thing, and then I fucking mumbled my own words. God, that sucks. But think about it, right? Like, you're so public-facing that you take anything on the chin that happens. But you get to reap the rewards of being you, but you also get the punishment of that. If anything bad happens behind the scenes, if you're associated with it, you take it directly to your brand, to yourself. It's not like Coca-Cola. It's not like Nestle. You remember the Nestle water stuff where Nestle was, like, stealing? I don't remember if they were stealing water. This is just what I remember. Nothing bad against Coca-Cola. Nothing bad against Nestle. I don't want to accidentally slander or whatever. But there was something where people were, like, shitting on Nestle water for a little while. And, like, I don't remember why exactly it was. But, like, you don't get, like, Jonathan Nestler, right? The CEO of Nestle. They don't go to Jonathan Nestler's house and be like, Jonathan Nestler, you are directly responsible for this. They go, no, Nestle's responsible for this. When Gerard fucks up and Gerard does stuff like this, it is Gerard's responsibility. They go directly to Gerard and they're like, Gerard, you are the reason why. It is not your company's decision. It is not the charity's decision. It is your own personal problem why this is what it is.
So when I learned the truth, I made it my goal that no matter what happened, the money had to get donated. There was no other outcome that I would allow. And that's where the real nasty core to all of this is. Nobody embezzled or touched any money. No crime was committed or covered up here, and the results of the Department of Justice's investigation will hopefully one day be proof of this. The decision to wait to donate until the foundation raised $1 million, along with the struggle of figuring out why that was necessary in the first place, should have absolutely been communicated with all of you. The Open Hand Foundation, and myself especially, should have been more transparent with its struggles and its goals.
So that is huge, right? If they just did a weekly press, or sorry, not a weekly, but like a yearly or a monthly press release that was like, hey, we recently had this event going on here. You know, we wanted to do this, we wanted to do that. We got all this money donated, and you know, we are currently looking for this, or we're in contract negotiations for that. You get this like build up over. So there's this idea of building up anger and resentment and whatever over time versus it all getting bursted out, right? You know, it's like damage profiles and WoW. I don't know how else to really put it, but like you'll do a ton of damage in that damage window within like 2 seconds if all of this is held up. But if you're dealing the damage over time, it's very, very manageable, right? So if you come forward and you're like, hey, look, we're trying to get a contract to donate this money. We can't find people that are willing to do, you know, this, or, you know, like do the restricted donations for our small amount. So we're working out contracts and we're trying to find the best way to do it. If they had said that and they gave like reports of like, maybe they can't go out and be like, here's who we're talking to, or here's who we talked to, or whatever. But, you know, communication stifles everything, right? Or I guess makes everything better, right? If you're constantly in communication, you're like, hey, look, we're working on this, you know, or we won't meet this deadline or whatever. And you tell people ahead of time and you take it on the chin ahead of time. It's better than surprising people. I don't know. Communication's a huge thing, guys. People need to work on.
Period. A week after IndieLand 2023 had wrapped up, and before I could get back to the donation efforts and conversations I was having, my heart stopped when I saw an email to the Open Hand Foundation came from a one Carl Jobst. I'm very familiar with Carl's work, as he had been known at the time to be a groundbreaking creator that claimed to take down cheaters, liars, and scammers. And I knew what was coming next. A few days later, on November 10th, I received a message.
Dude, Carl Jobs' legacy is going to be that he got his ass handed to him by Billy Mitchell by not being honest. Right? Like, let's be real honest. Like, Billy Mitchell, whether or not you love or hate Billy Mitchell, he brought a lot of things to light, dude. Man, I should really show off this picture that I have of the hot sauce that's signed by Keemstar and Billy Mitchell. I'll throw out that picture one day soon. But man, dude, Billy Mitchell was this guy that was clowned on for cheating at a video game or cheating at Donkey Kong or whatever. But the more I watch Billy Mitchell's stuff, the more I'm just like, dude, this is the oh my God, how do I put this? This is the anti-hero that the internet needs, dude. He's like he seems to be a little bit of a bully sometimes, but honestly, it's very entertaining. And I don't think he's actually ever in the absolute wrong, right? You could see an argument as to why Billy's doing stuff, right? Billy suing Carl Jobst, right? No one knew that Carl Jobst blamed this dude for someone else's suicide and did all this stuff. And Billy Mitchell won the court case due to it. And it's like, dude, fuck yeah, dude. And he keeps taunting Carl Jobst on Twitter. And it is some of the funniest shit. Because quite frankly, I used to be a Carl Jobst fan. And then I found out about what happened behind the scenes about how he lied about all the Billy Mitchell stuff. And I'm like, dude, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Billy Mitchell. You keep doing what you're doing. Because you know what? People are getting too comfortable talking a lot of shit and claiming a lot of stuff. And they need to be able to really, really be 10 toes down on that type of stuff. That's all. That's all. Billy Mitchell, I don't think likes VTubers. I think I saw like him say something about VTubers, but that's just, I definitely could be wrong about that. So maybe I'll be the one VTuber that he eventually likes.
From another creator, Mudahar Anas, also known as Some Ordinary Gamers. I respected and trusted Mudahar, so when he asked if I wanted to hop on...
Did you know Mudahar's an engineer? He's probably trusted him because he's an engineer.
on a Discord call to talk about a discrepancy with some of the Open Hand Foundation's publicly available documents. I agreed, thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe we could chat this out and clear the air, no problem. Mudahar never once asked about the laws or regulations that Carl had asked about, so I had no reason to think they were collaborating together, especially since they had no prior history together online. I hopped on the call, assuming that this would just be the two of us, until my surprise, I saw Carl join. The rest of what's publicly available to all of you is essentially me having a panic attack while trying to be transparent with two creators I respected at the time, all at the behest of throwing my friends and family under several buses.
Man, dude, I'm gonna be real honest, man. At a certain point, when I don't like this whole have a phone call with someone and then bring in a second party and not be transparent. I think that as soon as Carl jumped in and it was like a 2v1 against Gerard, I don't think that's the best way to go about it. I think Gerard should have been like, hey guys, I'm not a full representative of this company. You guys, like, I sit on the board, but like, you guys really need to talk to my lawyer. Like, honestly, I think that's where he messed up. I think he should have lawyered up. I don't think that he should have had that. He had a panic attack. He had a breakdown because this was probably sitting in the back of his head for God knows how long, and he probably felt so guilty about it. He just wanted to talk to guys to figure out how to fix it. That call was so sad, man. Like, especially because of everything we saw with how the completionist was, man. God, that was so sad.
I saw the headlines coming, and I spiraled, losing control of everything. I did my best to reiterate my family's infighting, the struggles with finding a donor for a restricted donation, and that no matter what was going to happen, all the money was accounted for and ready to be donated. And they even acknowledged that there was no evidence of embezzlement and that it's not even what they were asking about. So it gave me some hope that this whole thing could be recovered in some way.
I'm keeping it to the charity and like the money and why it hasn't moved. I won't personally be mentioning anybody family related and the personal hell that you honestly have to go through. That's like a fucking no-no for me.
Yeah, Mudahar, you really think that you wouldn't have done that? And then you talk about his dad's like fucking... You publish the call. You talk about your dad's fucking... Or his dad's fucking golf charity. Oh man, I don't want to talk about the personal hell you've been through. Mudahar, you are full of shit, dude. Don't tell someone that you're going to do that if you're not going to do it. Honestly, it's not worth it. Like, all this shit. Like, these guys... I really enjoyed Mudahar. I really enjoyed Carl Jobst. And honestly, I think the whole me being a fan of theirs, like, ruined my perception of what should have just been a really sad time, right? Because I think we got cult of personality here, guys. Like, what Gerard was going through was just a sad thing, you know? Things weren't... We didn't have the whole information. We didn't have all this stuff. But, like, man, dude... After everything else has popped out and how people have been treated, like, I'll be real honest, dude. Love or hate Nux. The video that Mudahar did disavowing Nux and then pulling it back was fucking crazy. It was fucking insane. And the fact that, like, Mudahar just is treating people like this and is having bad decisions, like, bro, this is not great. This is not great. I mean, Mudahar gets a lot of hate on the internet. And when you do shit like this, maybe it's deserved. I don't want to hate on Mudahar. Carl Jobst, I don't care. Whatever, dude. I liked Mudahar's videos. I watched Mudahar for a little while. But I have had a lot of content creators that I like have horrible stories about Mudahar. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
On my end, and I'm sure on Carl's end, that's something that obviously I think we can abide by. That's just an ethics thing for any journalist, really. The very big silver lining is the money is there, according to every PP filing that I've seen. It can all be like done right, you know. This isn't a situation of actual embezzlement or, you know, money being moved to fucking Cayman Islands or some cryptocurrency options.
Yo, cue the fucking... All right, while we're at it, cue the fucking Always Sunny in Philadelphia theme here, dude. This is Cope. This is Cope. They 100% went to family stuff after all this stuff. You know, Gerard's kind of like me in the aspect of, if they came to me and they said all this stuff, I'd probably just try to have a one-to-one conversation and just be honest and, you know, break down and be all this other stuff and be like, yo, I've been trying to get this donated, but like my family's really causing issues with it, etc., etc. And I'd probably over-explain, and I'd probably be a fucking mess. So I don't blame Gerard at all. And honestly, I thought Mutahar would probably be a little bit better than everything that was going on here. But like, who knows? Who knows at this point?
Sure, this is a situation that can be rectified for very positive sakes. But yeah,
I was terrified, and I should have kept my mouth shut. But some part of me believed that if I was honest right from the get-go, maybe I could get out ahead of this, and it could end up just being more of a cautionary situation for people to know.
Honestly, maybe he should have... What he should have done is he should have not gone public with these guys. He should have gone public, like, he should have been to the Open Hand Foundation and been like, hey, look, these guys have a wind of a story. We need to get ahead of this. We need to talk about what we have to, like, imagine how much of this changed if it wasn't a Mutahar video and it wasn't a Carl Jobst video, and instead it was a Gerard the Completionist video being in front of a camera and being like, about the Open Hand Foundation in Indie Land. And he just came forward and he was like, guys, I have an admission to make for you. And I wanted to be the one to tell you. But just to let you know, the money is still in the account. We haven't found a good place to donate yet. And here's the reasons why. And you just explained it, and you came out first with the story. And even if it was because other people were putting pressure on you, right? That's not even a big deal, right? Like, whatever. But if you come out first and you bite the bullet and you take all the hate that deserves to be there, right? Even if it's not 100% earned, you take all that hate head on, you get ahead of it, you make an announcement, you take the backlash there, but you control the narrative. And controlling the and if you're not doing anything wrong, there's nothing wrong with controlling the narrative. I'll be real honest. I'm like thinking corporate speak here, but I don't think that that's a bad idea.
3 days later, Monday, November the 13th, Mutahar and Carl released their videos, and the story was broken. It made donating even more important, but even more difficult due to the new online reputation of the Open Hand Foundation and myself.
Yeah, imagine being Gerard, right? At this point. He goes, dude, I really wanted to donate this money and now, again, I'm taking everybody at their word. I'm assuming that everything that was done here is above board and we're taking everything at its, at the truth. Imagine you are like, hey, we haven't donated this money because the fact that we think that we want to do a restricted donation. And by doing a restricted donation, blah, 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 like the whole thing, right? And then someone makes a video on you and is like, this money hasn't been moved. We don't know why. What could this money be on? What could we spend this money on? And then now he's fucked, because if he goes and he donates the money now, it looks like he did it out of guilt, right? And it's really, really bad for PR. And it fights all of the time that they've wasted attempting to find a good restricted donation, right? And a good place to give it to. And then if he doesn't do it, he looks like he's even more fucked. Like he's like, he doesn't give a shit. They're just sitting on the money and they don't know what they want to do with the money.
Many of these organizations we'd been speaking with suddenly wanted nothing to do with us, legally informing us to keep our distance, and the situation quickly became desperate. Thankfully, my brother and I were able to secure a meeting with AFTD the very next day, and by November 29th of 2023, the Association of Frontotemporal Dementia received $600,000 from the Open Hand Foundation. Soon after this donation was made, I resigned from my role on the board of directors, ending my relationship with my family's efforts in the Open Hand Foundation. The money that remained in the Open Hands account was intended to cover any future operating expenses or potential legal fees. That would prove to be important since the very next day on November 30th, we received a notice from the California Department of Justice that the Open Hand Foundation was now being investigated. All receipts were being sent over, and per legal advice, everyone's mouths were to be kept shut. The main priority for me was, at the very least, the $459,129.90 raised by Indieland donors would finally go to the original cause of dementia research in honor of my mother.
I mean, that's a really good point, right? Like, at the end of the day, you just keep your mouth shut, you just get the money donated, and that's the most important thing. If you have to eat shit for optics, you have to eat shit for optics.
At this point, my family and I were completely overwhelmed with the noise coming in. And as a result, we brought in several different professionals to help us determine how to even best respond to the ever-growing list of allegations. This is what finally led to my response on December 9th of 2023. All the information that I'm sharing with you right now and going to be sharing with you, this is what I wanted to say in that video. At the time, the Open Hands Foundation's legal counsel instructed me not to say or share anything because nobody knew what would be relevant to the pending investigation by the government.
That's a huge point, right? Like, if everything is scrutinized and you don't want to leak anything or you don't want to say anything, right? How can you give a response? You know, like, the response could have... It's so rough, man. They, like, Carl and Mudahar's videos just made everything tougher to walk around, especially because they called for mass flaggings of the company. And I don't even know if mass flaggings of the company is a real bad thing, right? Like, I don't know if it's, like, a huge, huge bad thing, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm, like, morally torn by it, right? Part of me is like, why would you mass flag a company? But also, at the same time, if the company's doing something wrong, why wouldn't you mass flag the company?
I was essentially handcuffed from telling the full story because our lawyers instructed me to not address any information potentially related to the ongoing investigation, which included receipts, potential evidence, and even fully admitting to any and all of my mistakes. When this response video failed to inspire folks to trust and believe in me still, I knew that my support systems were going to go away very quickly. My financial, legal, and community support disappeared overnight, with a lot of my friendships, both personal and professional, going away with it as well. It was clear that I had failed and my options were extremely limited.
So this is one thing that I think, whether or not you believe, I'm going to talk about someone else right now, and I'm going to talk about a very controversial figure. Everything that happened with Rich Campbell, whether or not it was a good thing or a bad thing, whether or not he was guilty or not guilty, right? Everything that happened with Rich Campbell, the best thing that he did was shut up and lawyer up. No responses, no nothing. Even if he lost all of his stuff, no responses, no nothing. Just lawyer up. Get everything taken care of. Make your response in time. Tectone's kind of doing that too. But, you know, it is what it is.
Over the course of the next 2 months, almost all the employees at That One Video Gamer were let go, and I spent most of my time clearing out the now defunct old office. I decided to continue making content as a way just to keep the lights on despite my legal silence. But by the summer of 2024, I eventually stopped producing new content altogether. I would go on to disappear from the lives of practically everyone I knew because I thought that in my own self-hating isolation that that's what everyone wanted from me. But in reality, I ended up doing a lot more harm than good by letting everyone else deal with the public responses. And that was extremely selfish of me. Without being able to truly apologize and take 100% full accountability for the things that I was responsible for, it felt like no one wanted to ever hear from me, let alone trust me ever again.
And that's one of the biggest problems, right? When you're forced to keep your mouth shut for whatever reason, it like kills your heart, dude. You don't want to do anything. You just want to kind of just be there and just be like, look, okay, you know, whatever I got to do, I got to do. I don't know, man. Like, keeping your mouth shut and having to accept that you are the public bad guy and then repair your reputation, I couldn't imagine doing it, man. There's so many people, I think, legally that have to go through this stuff where they're just dragged through the court of opinion or court of public opinion, and then they just have to hope that they can rebuild stuff afterwards.
To my moderators, my biggest fans that have rolled with me since day one, and especially to anyone who ever donated to Indieland in any way, shape, or form. So many of you trusted me my words, and my reputation and what I stood for. I know a lot of you have left this community, are hurt and feel betrayed, and were even threatened or harassed by people online just for saying that you still believed in me. I put all of you in an unbelievably difficult situation, and for that, I am deeply sorry. To my past employees, I am so sorry that you've had to endure the sudden hardship of needing to find new employment with a resume that had my name and company insignia on it.
That's kind of horse shit. I don't care. I don't care what happens. If you have a company that is if you have a company that if you have a resume that has a company on it and the company did bad shit and you have to preach to it, it's just a slight inconvenience. If you did a good job and you weren't the person that sunk the ship, fuck them, dude. If you were, let's say a company goes down because the accountant is being like real shit with their money, and you're an engineer, or you're not an engineer. Oh my God, Mudahar, the engineer. No, let's say the accountant mishandled the money, and you were the person that, I don't know, let's say you were a sales rep there, right? Or you were the janitor there. No one gives a fuck that you worked at a really bad company. Yeah, okay, so what? You have bad reps. If you did good stuff and you did good work, people will know that. You go, let's say you're the video editor for Gerard, right? If someone doesn't hire you because you were the video editor for Gerard and you left after everything happened, fuck them. They better pick you up if you're good. And if they don't want the drama associated with you, then they're not a place worth working for.
You trusted me to manage That One Video Gamer and everything related to our brand in a way that would keep us going for the next decade. All of you gave me your blood, sweat, and tears, and some of you for the full 13 years of our existence. I am forever grateful for all of you, and I am so sorry that this ended up becoming the worst possible scenario for all of us. To Fraser Perez-Don, Patrick Stingline, and Michael Bairdy. You've always been my best friends. Your relentless support has always meant the world to me. Indieland and so much of TOVG's ambition and drive was from the three of you and your dreams. You dreamed as big as I did, if not bigger, and contributed to our success. I will always be in your debt, and my heart is so heavy for how this ruined your lives and the lives of your fellow employees. I will find a way somehow, someday, to reconcile and seek redemption with all of you.
Okay. I have strong feelings about having to quote-unquote reconcile and find a way to repay them and to fix things. If they are your closest friends, they understand that shit happens and they are supposed to be there for you in your life. I'm not talking about employees. I'm not talking about anything else. If shit happens in your life and it mirrors out and it affects and hurts other people's lives, I understand the feeling to want to fix someone's life and want to fix an issue that happened. But it is not on you that it is not your fault that they put their trust in you. And they wanted to be there. And if at any point they didn't want to be there and they didn't trust you as a leader and they didn't trust your decisions, even the poor ones, they would not have been there. I think this having to go back and, make things up for your friends because of what happened, right? And because of your poor choices and things happening and fucking up their lives, you fucked up their job. Shit happens. It probably ruined a lot of people's lives. But you didn't kill them. You didn't maim them. You didn't do any of these things. All you did was just try to do your best. And people fucked you over. Your friends will understand. Do not beg for their forgiveness. Because if they love you and they're your friends, they have already forgiven you. Because they're forgiving you for being you.
If you will allow me to. I want to especially apologize to the Super Beard Brothers, the Scary Game Squad, the Friends Per Second podcast, and all of the guests and indie game developers that appeared at Indieland for the long road of chaos they had to endure and will continue to endure because of all of this. I don't expect forgiveness from anyone who watches this, but I do want all of you to know that I am doing everything in my power to make it right. And on that note, I do want to talk a little bit about the progress update on AFTD's fight against dementia and how all the money you all donated is helping real people today. In July of 2024, AFTD sent OpenHand a report of what our contribution was going towards in compliance with the terms of the restricted donation previously negotiated upon. And I'll have that full report in the box down below, but I do want to touch on a few things that I'm very excited about. First off, when we negotiated our donation with AFTD, an outside party matched another $200,000 to our donation through one of AFTD's matching programs. So the total at the end of the day was actually $800,000 that went to dementia research, education, and care. This money was distributed through a wide variety of grants to several different researchers around the country, studying both chemical and social questions surrounding dementia, FTD, and all related disorders. Alongside this, one specific grant was awarded to the Respite Care Financial Assistance Program. Now, this helps to alleviate the financial burden of those diagnosed with FTD via direct cash grants for victims and their families. At the end of June of 2024,
Okay, Gerard, I know that you're talking about positive impact, but let's go to the next part, which is super important, which is the addressing false claims.
I do not think that I have gotten over the hardships and the trauma that I've experienced in my life with her and her illness. She always taught me to do good, and I was trying to live through her to do good, and I'm still trying to do good to this day. You, as a viewer, deserve the facts, and especially the truth. That's why I want to clarify as many of the allegations against me as I can that are absolutely false. First, I want to address the idea that the OpenHand could quickly just donate the money the same way you can just click donate on a charity website or Venmo or PayPal a friend.
Almost everyone is screaming at them just to donate the money, which should be pretty easy to do.
One thing you'll see is they'll
Donate on a charity.
Donate the money.
I think this Gerard looks... I like Gerard, but this was not it, dude. Look at that beard. Look at that hairstyle. It was not... That's not it, dude. I'm sorry. Like, he looks so much better now with trimmed beard, good-looking hair. You know what I mean? Just imagine how much of a difference it makes when you keep yourself well-kempt.
Which should be pretty easy to do.
One thing you'll see is they'll ask me to gift an amount that is as low as $35.
The short answer is no. If we wrote a check to a charity with no agreements on how that money gets spent or how it's tracked, we would never have received a report detailing how our donors' money was being put to use. It would likely have gone to funding administrative costs like accounting fees and executive salaries. It had to be restricted to make sure that it actually went to dementia research. And negotiating with many of these organizations is really tough when you aren't donating tens of millions of dollars. To us, $600,000 was an astronomical amount of money, especially for me and my community. But in the charity world, that's small potatoes. There's a ton more to this whole thing, but that's about the best explanation that I can personally provide because I am not a 501c3 lawyer or
He's
accountant.
looping a little bit, but that's fine.
This stuff is unbelievably complex, and it takes time to get it right. Simply put, it was functionally impossible for us to just donate the money in a website's donate button section while being responsible to the people who donated to us and the cause that we represented. That obviously does not excuse the fact that it took
All right, we're fast forwarding a little bit
with the IRS.
All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. It's pissing time, guys. Okay, I am back. We're done pissing. Pissing time's over. Let's get back to this real quick.
Carl Jobst has run with this, saying that this is further proof that Open Hand did not comply with the law. In reality, the Open Hand's legal counsel was instructed by the Department of Justice to withhold their tax filings until the investigation was concluded. This delinquency status is the charity equivalent of an unpaid parking ticket and gets cleared whenever Open Hand files a specific form, which they've already taken care of.
Okay, I think we're good with the video. There's just a lot going on here. There was a lot happening, and honestly, when it comes down to it, guys, I really do not think, how do I put this, guys? I really don't think that any of this, I like Gerard's response. I think a lot of people worked with what Mudahar and Carl Jobst wanted people to see, and they framed the whole conversation, and we didn't really have empathy for what was going on and, you know, what the whole decision was, right? So, like, you know, I feel like that Mudahar and Carl were talking to Gerard. Gerard freaked out. Gerard's freak out made it worse, but then Carl and Mudahar kind of spun it in this weird way. I don't think he was ever looking to embezzle. I don't think anybody was looking to embezzle. I don't think there was any fraud. I think it was just lack of communication, lack of everything that was going on, like just lack of care on other people's stuff. And all this proves is that if you ever get the urge to start a charity, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It is 100% not worth it. But now that we're done here, we're gonna go do some TCG sim. So give me 2 seconds while I pull that up. You know, the thing that we were looking to do all today, which was, or well, mostly yesterday. But I think that was a good react. I think Gerard, at the end of the day, just was in a real shitty situation, man. Like, just had a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of things going on. And he kind of got handed the wrong... He kind of got handed, like, a really, really rough situation. I think his friends understand what happened. I think his friends understand that, like, you know, there was a lot going on. And that it's not that easy just to be like, you know, hey, fix it. But... okay, let's transition this over. Settings. Display is fine. We want to... do I have my sound on? Don't know why I turned... what the fuck? Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I gotta turn my sound on. We gotta turn my sound up. I think I muted it the last time I was playing because I was in Discord with folks. Let's see. Okay, well, that's a little loud. Let's turn this down just a little bit. What else do I want to do? I gotta go change Twitch over to TCG Shop Simulator. And then I gotta do... I think it's just Twitch. It's probably just Twitch. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. Stream manager. Let's change this to TCG Card Shop Simulator. Ba-bam! Done and done. Let's move on over. Press that button, press that button. And then we're good to go. Okay, let's do it. Let's make sure... oh, I gotta actually press this to make sure... I'm doing one more thing, guys. I got to make sure that everything loads properly. Last thing I want to do is have this break. New game. Yes, I want to delete my save data. I played this game for so many hours, guys, when I first bought it. I always wanted to stream this on... an old account. But the problem was that this was back in the day. Oh, God. I'll tell a story real quick. Back before I was, like, a VTuber, and I was, like, doing FleshTube stuff, I always wanted to stream this game, but I was always worried that Pokemon and because like I had worked with some like, you know, Wizards of the Coast and the Pokemon Company and whatnot, and I was afraid that if I were to play something like this, they'd view it as like a slight, you know, because I wasn't big enough to like really get over the haha, you're doing something that makes us angry, you know, but you're a big enough creator to matter. But I was a big enough creator to be on their radar to do stuff. So, you know, nowadays, now that I'm no longer doing like pure TCG content, or I'm doing TCG content at all, I'm just kind of playing what I want to do, and I'm just being myself, guys. Okay. I quit my day job to open my own card game store. This is it. Wait, hold on. That can't be the voice. I quit my job to open my own card game store. This is it. Time to get down to business. By the way, most card game store owners that I know run it as their second job on top of everything else. So they'll work their 9 to 5, and then they'll open their shop afterwards. Also, the one person that I know that quit their daytime job to open a card game store hates his life because of it. Set the shop name. So I was thinking about like, this is like the hardest part, right? So like, it's like the slop stop, the sloppy stoppy. Guys, we could be the sloppy stoppy. Hey, come on down to the sloppy stoppy and get some of that card game slop. I don't know. Should we do it the sloppy stoppy? That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Dillman, hello. Good luck on your new TCG card. Or good luck on your new TCG shop, Big the Cat. Thank you, Dillman. Thank you, Dillman. Froggy. Oh my god. I think the sloppy stoppy might be a good one. What else could I do? I could do like sloppy stoppy. I could do like oh my god. No, we're doing the sloppy stoppy. Can we rename our shop? Is that something we could do? Like if I was in here? Okay, we cannot. So guys, we're stuck with the sloppy stoppy. Okay, open your phone to pick up packs. Alrighty. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Oh, there's a grading service now and there's a deco thing. God, this changed so much. All right, let's stock some orders. I have $1,000 to work with. All right, well, here at the Sloppy Stoppy, we only carry the best stuff. So we're going to get 5 packs of that new Tetramon game. Pick up the packages that arrived at the front of the shop. And then open it and put on the shelf. I don't remember what the button is to open. Perfect, 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 perfect. How do I... What's my controls again, dude? Settings. WASD. Keybinds. Throw is F, Q is to move the shelf, okay, G is to box up, or C is to box up, decorate, okay, 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 take item, cool. Set a price marker for it to be profitable. So, we have to make this at a profit, so market price is $3.29. Let's do 10% off market price, because we want to have our stuff, we want to be like a destination that people want to go to. Actually, you know what, $3 even, because people don't want to carry spare change. Guys, what if we did like a shop that's like all about no spare change? Oh, I just threw the box. That's the decorate button. So we got 2 crates worth of stuff, right? Oh. I'm gonna open singles, guys. You don't even know. Welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy. Get your slop on. What the heck's the button to drop it? That's customization. I thought that they had a. I thought we had a little thing that like, didn't it used to tell you your commands? Welcome to ours and Stop and Slop. Oh, dude, it should have been Stop and Slop. Shit. I'm not remaking a place, am I? Whatever. Can I buy a singles case yet? My DIY, I need a level 2 shop to get myself... Oh, that sucks. Alright, so I guess we're just... Guys, look at my one rack that has all these card things on it. Oh, wait, there's... What the hell's in the box? Oh, there was more stuff left in the box. Oof, that sound effect. Dude, what the fuck? You're buying all this stuff already? Oh, you must be one of those internet scalpers. Why, yes, this is the Tetramon game that just came out. Oh, wow, $78. Oh, you know, I should start marking up my stuff. Okay, cool, thank you. Thanks for coming to Stop and Slop for all your sloppy needs. $2 change, let's go. Here at Stop and Slop, we do not... Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, why are you buying all these packs? You sure you want to buy all these packs, bud? All right, $30. Dude, we made some money back. I didn't even pay attention to how much money we made. There's this idea of there's this idea when you stock shelves that you want stuff to look more popular than it actually is. So if something isn't stocking or isn't sold all the way, what you want to do is you want to leave empty spaces in it. But I'm also kind of a completionist, not a completionist, shit, a perfectionist. I want stuff to look good. Hello, welcome to Stop and Slop. You want all these basic Tetramon packs? Sure, we can do that. $9 is your change. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming to Stop and Slop. The Stoppy Sloppy, the Sloppy Toppy. Shit, no, that's the thing. I didn't want to call it that. That was the one thing I didn't want to do it. This is tempting. My, what a good bargain. Yeah, hello. $12. $12 dues. Man. Dude, look at you. Okay. Bro. Hear me out. You could spend like half of this on a gym membership. Start like working out a bunch. All right, $34, dude. Damn, dude. Thank you. Have a nice day. What's my favorite game of all time? Oh my gosh, there's so many that I could think of. What's going on, Penguin Soldier? I would have to say my favorite game of all time is probably... Man, I have no clue. I'd have to think about it in a sec. Here you go. Here's $2 for your change. Have a great day. I probably have to say Metal Gear Solid Revengeance or Devil May Cry 4. Favorite childhood game? Oh man, dude, I don't even know. Probably Sonic Adventure. Why did I give you 1 cent? You know what? You're getting an extra cent because I don't know how to pick it back up. Probably Sonic Adventure. $3. But bam, 1, 2, 3. Wait, oh no, I don't want to give you change. Give me that back. How do I put that back? Oh, okay, I right click to put it back. What about you, man? What's your favorite thing? Okay. Dude, you smell bad? Oh man, dude, you could afford deodorant. These things are $3 a pack. You just put one of those packs back on the shelf and you don't need, you could afford deodorant, man. You could afford a shower. Zelda Majora's Mask? I grew up with Majora's Mask too. I absolutely loved Majora's Mask. Okay. Mouse sensitivity is down. This game doesn't feel like I'm pulling my eyeballs out anymore. $3. Cool. Not enough change given. Oh. There you go. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Dude, I could just be the soulless guy that's like, hello and welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy for all your card game needs. How may I help you today? Wow, that's a lot. Ironically, that's a lot of packs. Think about how much money you could save by just buying from me instead of buying it anywhere else. Dude, I want to inconvenience people who smell bad in this game real bad. So what I want to start doing is I want to start just handing people who like smell real bad, I should give them just pure spare change as a way to pay their stuff off. There you go, in the trash. I'm at shop level 2, right? So I could probably do a play table. Let's do that. Let's open some play tables. Oh, dude, hello, welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy, where we give you all of your card game slop. $8 is your change. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ba-bam. And then $6. Easy peasy. Can I set up my tables, or are you guys gonna be like super busy? Where do I put this? Huh? How do I open this? How do I open the box? No, I don't want to sell my playing card table, dude. I just want to... Whatever. Whatever. Hello, welcome to the Stompy Stompy where I can't figure out the controls. What's my open box button? Excuse me. Open album. R. Looks like that might be it. Is it R? Oh, that's open album. Yeah, it's R. Cool. Thank you, game. All right, where are we putting you? We're putting you right here. A very basic, cheap card pack. Interesting. Thank you. All right, we'll put you down here. Dude, I'm in the voices mood today. I apologize. I usually don't do this many voices. But this is like one of my comfort games lately. I'm super loving this game. When I used to play it all the time. 39 buckaroos. 39, there you go. That'll be $3, sir. $17? Come on, man. It's fine. Whatever. I gotta restock the shelves, don't I? $5 is your change. Thank you. Have a great day. No, I don't want to... Nope, that's not the wrong thing. What was it? G? God, I just figured it out, guys. One sec. What was it? Box up, decorate, jump, check out, pause, open album, throw, move shelf, box up, decorate. Oh, okay. What the heck? I just did it before. You know what? You know what? You sit here. I'm going to read the thing one more time. Tooltip. Yeah, that's what I want. There we go. Open box. I had to enable tooltips. Bam. Easy peasy. Oh, there's only 2 more boxes on the shelf? All right, stock order. I would like 64 card packs, please. Oh, I didn't check out shit. Stock order. This dude just bought me out of house and home, dude. Purchase that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Hello, welcome to the Stoppy Sloppy. Okay, cool. Thank you. The Sloppy Stoppy, whatever. Like, it's very important for people to have a place to play besides just selling the stuff. So, honestly, it's probably fine. I also probably need a new shelf sooner rather than later. Also, I apologize. I don't have any kick notifications on right now besides people jumping up in chat. So I gotta go through and I gotta like actually look at that. So apologies. So if y'all are doing anything anywhere else, usually I call it out at the end of stream. Give me 1 second while I fix this thing, and these guys can just hang out while I fix this thing. Okay, cool. We're back to this. We're back to this. We're back to this. We're back to this. But bam. Okay, cool. We are all set. Minimize that. Do that, do that, do that. Cool, we're good. Grab card packs from the shelf and open them to get new cards. Okay, let's see what we get. Hey, a gold edition thing. $5. Yo, that's $5 we didn't have before. Let's go. 872. That's not bad. We'll open up another one. Look, guys, we have to have our stores stocked with singles. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, hey, look at that $30 card. Easy, guys, easy. I only spent $300, but a $30 card ain't bad. Where's my lights? Let 10 card customers play in the shop. Can I pay bills? Do I have any bills? All my bills are fine. So then let's buy another thing. Let's buy another... Can I buy singles yet? Card table, $400. I mean, that's what I want, right? I want to be able to open singles and put out singles, because then people will be able to come in and play. Because, like, putting out more stuff right now is not going to fix anything. So... Dude's just walking in circles, coming in. Hello, it's 7 p.m. at night. You guys ready for the weekly tournament? Okay, okay, okay. Yo, what do you got? What do you got over there? Deodorant sprayer at every player. See, yo, what's going on, Randy? 100%, dude. I came in earlier. A guy came in earlier and was like, hey, I need to go buy your thing. And I'm like, well, dude, but you smell. These packs are $3 and you bought 20 of them. You could have easily just bought deodorant. Give up one pack and buy deodorant. All right, let's crack more packs, right? Look, guys, I don't have a problem. I can easily make this up. I opened a $30 card. That means that there's 10 packs that I could get out of it. I flip right past the special foil or whatever. Hey, $14. That pays for an extra pack. Guys, that's how we're going to do this, right? We're going to do this economy thing by just flipping around and being like, okay, cool. You know, how many packs does opening this pack pay for, right? It's like the guys that like triple down on stuff or whatever. Easy peasy. Oh, I didn't even look at the amount that I made. Shit. No, I'm probably up, right? I say as I made like $6. Guys, literally my life here is me. You guys ever see the meme of the guy like hitting the rock? And it's like gambling and it's like, you know, you could be this close to it or whatever. Okay. Please buy something, sir. Fuck it. You know what? We're going to invest a little bit further. All those... Oh, hey, look at you. Hello, welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy. Here for all of your checkout needs. 5, 6, 7, 8. I should have named myself like a really badass place. Shop owner nod. Dream pack cracking job? Yeah, true. That's true. Keep mining. The diamonds are so close. 100%, Randy. I'm like almost there, dude. All right, let's close the shop. Y'all got to get out. Y'all just kept spending too much money here. All right, let's open up a singles market. See, what I gotta do is I gotta have very cheap packs, but very expensive singles. And we'll put it right by the window. Actually, how do I want to do this? No, I don't want to do that yet. Let's move this here. I probably can just move the tables, right? So let's pick this up. Let's have them by the windows, right? To the windows, to the walls. Can we move this over here for the time being? Let's get this. I mean, like, guys, we're just gonna gamba. We're gonna gamba all the time. I keep forgetting that I named. Look, okay, my Steam name is Stinko Stenko, and I named my store the Sloppy Stoppy. I completely forget what I'm doing with my life. All right, and I do this stuff because, like, every time I do it, it kind of surprises me, and then I get really happy about it. Because I'm, like, actually just a child. If I'm a card owner, I want to have singles, like, right next to the register, right? Where the heck do I put this? My therapist recently was like, hey, at least you don't gamble. Dude, I bought Spider-Man cards, even though Spider-Man is, like, the wonkiest set right now. I actually have opinions about Magic right now. I have opinions about Magic right now. After everything the previous days with Magic, man, like, Sword Album, we want price to be in the front. $30. I love Spider-Man as an IP. I was all over it despite having complaints. Yeah. Look, I'm a huge Spider-Man enjoyer, but I do not like the Magic side of it. You know what? We're gonna make this $29.99. No, wait, I want this to be $30 on the spot. Why did I pick that up? I saw all the stuff from yesterday, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how I feel about this. We'll put that there. We're gonna put all of our expensive stuff on here so that I can justify opening more packs and putting more stuff out on the shelves. Because the thing is that the reason why you want to stock singles and you do, like, as someone that's been around people who have owned shops for God knows how long, you want to have singles and you want to have packs because people want to buy both. We'll just sell it market price. There's no reason not to. Market price. Market price. We're good there. We're good. Okay, these guys need to be set. Market price. See, what I need to do is I need to move the register right next to the singles so I can run over and grab stuff. Like, I can't be too cranky about Universes Beyond and stuff I don't jive with because I get Universes Beyond stuff that I love. That's true. Don't get me wrong. Like, I loved that we got Sonic stuff. But I'm cranky about it because I think they're going too far too fast and they have way too much product out there. It's less about the fact that we're getting a bunch of Universes Beyond stuff, but I wish it was secret layers and not complete sets, right? God, I lost $800 day one. Let's go. Like, we have 7 sets coming this year, and I'll go on my huge Magic rant in a little bit, but, like, we have 7 sets coming this year, and why? Why do we have 7? Like, we have 7 sets for Standard. They can't tell me that they care about the health. Oh, wait, I'm open, right? Cool. They can't tell me that they care about the, they can't tell me that they care about the health of Standard when they're releasing 7 sets. And Standard is just in such a really bad spot. Can I order a deodorant yet? Because I'm just gonna... Can I hire a guy that just sits in my place and then just, you know, goes around and just, you know, beats up people if they smell real bad? And beats them up lovingly with deodorant, I should say. 50, 75, 85, 95. Ba-bam. Dude, I appreciate you buying all this stuff, man. Yeah, this... Jesse! We gotta get deodorant! Jesse, we gotta go get the packs, Jesse! Alright, $43? We could do that in all change, right? We'll be here a little bit. You come into my store and you smell you're getting all pennies. Jesse, we gotta crack the packs, Jesse! Oh, it doesn't give me... Let me give more than $1. That sucks. Jesse! There's a Pikachu in there, Jesse! You know what, dude? You don't smell and you would deal with that extra guy. I'm giving you an extra cent change on the house. Not every shop will just give you an extra penny. That's what we do with the Sloppy Stoppy. And that's Stuart from Big Bang Theory? No way. That's sick. Alright, what do you got for me, buddy? 1 pack. Hell yeah, dude. I like guys like you coming in to buy 1 pack and play the game. I would like to take packs, and we'll crack my packs. It's probably fine. $5, let's go, pay for that. 1 pack in the oversized bag. Dude, it's to carry his tears when he loses the card game for that day. 100%. I went to the mall today because so my pharmacy closed down. So the closest pharmacy I had was the mall, and they gave me very little bag. Oh, hold on, I opened something foiled. Here's a bag to put over your head so no one can see you buy Pokemon cards. True. To be fair, I think the only people that care that you're buying Pokemon cards are the people that are also trying to buy Pokemon cards, and they see you buying like a full box. And their kids can't afford the Pokemon stuff anymore because, you know, everything's priced out. Oh, hello, you're buying all these cards? Let's go! $15. Hello. I've never seen this before. Why do you have something over your head? I want to sell this. What's the best thing I can get? It's a $50 card. Market price is that. Usually you give about, you know what, for you, I'll give you 60%. So 60% would be about 30 bucks, right? 30 bucks, I'll give you 30. That's way too low. All right, 35. Can I get a little more than that? 38. Hell yeah, brother. Hold on. We got to pause for 2 seconds. Let me get a calculator. Did I just get fucked? 38. 38 divided by 50. Times 100. That's not how that works. 50 divided by 38. $76% I bought it at. That's way too high market value. I'm not making anything on that. $50. That's $5,000. Let's do 50. Oh wait, did you just sell that card to me so that you could go buy packs? All right, you know what? If I knew that, I would have just given you the packs, my man. Silver edition foil. Let's go. 35, 37. That's 3,500. No. I almost way overcharged that guy. Jesse! Now I'll give him 38 he spent. Yeah, I mean, it's $19, but I could have made more. Come on. I could have made more. Oh, yo, look at that. It's the full art secret rare. Let's go. It's not actually a full art secret rare. 25 bucks. Yo, the fact that we have card trade-ins now is crazy. This game has evolved so much. $6. Let's go. Dude, you bought an Angufish? Dude, you're playing the Angufish deck? Look at you, man. You really know how to chase the meta. Dude, my buddy played an Angufish? Alright, I can't keep up that bet. That bit's like too much for me. Market price. Dude, this guy telling me this other... when I sell stuff to guys, they're like, well, you know, I could buy it down the street for this amount. And me just being like, well, you know, man, maybe you should go down there and you should buy it for that price. Dude, I don't want to have a rant about Magic the Gathering. I really don't. You know what, guys? I think you guys are lucky. We're gonna open packs right in front of you. You guys ever go to a smaller card store where people just open cards right in front of you? Like the store owner will see you buying a bunch of packs and they'll be like, yeah, screw it. I'm also going to buy a bunch of packs. So like a collector's pack will come out, and then like, you know, you and your buddies will be opening collector's packs, and the owner sits down with you and he's like, you know what, I'll also open a collector's pack. Then he pulls something great, and then everybody just feels real bad. Because you get your foil hot shit. Oh, hello. I hope you weren't waiting that long for your one pack. Didn't I just see you in here? 48 cents. Now you open at home with Katie and be angry that I bought more. Dude, that's me. I stopped going to my shop specifically for that. I stopped going to my shop because I like don't want to buy packs, and then I just end up buying packs. Due to selling this for $1.69, market price is $1. I guess I could give him $1.25 because I don't have anything in my collection. Dude's nickel and diming me for you know what? You just bought packs today. So I will buy it for your... Wait, his asking price went up? Whatever, I'll just buy the card. I'm not selling that card, but you literally just bought like 6 packs. But I have impulse control issues, man. I see stuff and I'm like, I really need this. So I'll buy it in Magic, because like it's a mix of like, hey, I want to open new cards because the sake, you know, the whole idea of opening cards is sick. But then, you know, it's like also at the same time, I'm like around a bunch of people that like, they're like, hey, let's gamble, let's gamble, let's gamble. And I'm like, all right, cool, I guess I'll gamble. But then like when I play Warhammer, I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy this thing and it's involved and I can't just simply just open it and there's no like RNG to it, you know? So I don't really get angry at it. Okay, let's see what else I could stock. Can I buy the new packs yet? Store level 5. Accessories, can I buy? Cool, let's buy cleaner. Let's buy sleeves. I'll buy one of these. We'll buy one of these. And then I need a new shelf. Probably. Oh, hello. Dude, I'm just like ordering stuff on my phone and this guy's like, I believe it's time for... No, this guy's like, hey, dude, you there? You paying attention? I don't think that guy would be like, actually. That dude's probably like, hey, can I get some help over here? Let's put that there. We'll move stuff around on the shelf so that I can go put the new sleeves I got on the shelf so that I don't have to buy another shelf. No one's at my register. Easy. We'll put that up there. Market price, bam. Why, hello. Oh, dude, you... Wait, how did you get sleeves? I didn't... Dude, this guy Dude, this guy's a magician. I just put sleeves up and he immediately had sleeves in his hand. Crazy. 10, 14, 55. Bam. Hi, Chels. How are you? right, let's throw this in here. Let's open this up. This is for my personal use. Oh, that's awesome, Chels. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I remember that one time I was like, I have an empty shelf space. I should put something up. So I put deodorant on the shelf, and people just started buying deodorant, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting people just to buy deodorant. All right, let's sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell this. Yeah, I think singles need to go next to the register so that I don't have to walk all the way across. 10, 14. We'll just give you 15 bucks. Because, like, imagine me having to walk all the way over here every time. We can make this way more efficient. So let's pick this up. I can't put it there. I guess I could put it, like, right there. Oh, because people need to be able to move around it, right? So I guess it needs to be, like, here. There you go. Guys, it's time. Guys, I was born for this. I was made for this. Excuse me, sir. You stink. And also, you smell bad. Hello, sir. Thank you for shopping at the Sloppy Stoppy. 50 cents. Bam. Guys, I'm almost at the point where I think I need to expand a little bit. Love. Oh, dude, look at that. Best stop, Sloppy Stoppy. Let's go. Wait, why do I have a 4.8? Oh, because someone gave me 4 stars? I was bargain hunting. I don't know why they kept the lights on with... Oh, okay. Why did I get 4 stars for that? People are like, oh, I love your shop. 4 stars. Dude, this guy saved my kids. And also fixed my marriage. 4 stars. All right. We're gonna close. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. Oh, you're playing the bad cards. Did you know that I have a bunch of good cards for sale right up at the counter? Do that. Oh, I can't change the... That's fine. Oh, I could do graded stuff too? Do I still have that $50 card? Sure, can I, like, take this, open album, put it in my album? Screw it, let's get this stuff graded, right? Why not? New submission. I'd like to put in this guy. And I'd like to put in this guy. Select service. Oh my god. Alright, let's do 4 days. Well, no, I don't want to do 200 bucks. Let's do a week. Have you guys ever had to grade cards before? That's kind of how it works. It's so crazy. People are just like, oh yes, I would like to send this card out to be graded. Alright, $600. Wait, what do you mean $600? Well, you see, it's going to take a... We have a lot of people that want a lot of cards graded. Okay, yeah, but like... You know, are you sure that it's going to be that much money? Well, you want to skip the line, right? This other guy would pay a bunch of money to get this card graded. Okay. Let's open this up. Sloppy Stompy, let's go. You know what? Screw it. $17 for deodorant, for spray deodorant? That's actually insane. Hello, you're buying this $1.80 or 66 card? All right. I guess we put this out there. I wish I could just have an auto button to set it to market price. Oh, God. Oh, God. No! No! I don't take your money. Not while you smell. I think I got it stuck in the wall. Okay. Now that you've gone through the cleansing ritual, I can now sell you cards. Yo, what up, dude? Look at you buying all this shit. 67 cents, 10. Dude, I can't wait to read the local review. His card prices are great, but if you come in smelling real bad, he just hits you with the fucking... He just hits you with the Giga Spray before he'll even talk to you. He just reached out his hand and started shouting, "Unclean!" Oh, remember that card that I said I was never gonna sell? I almost sold it. Oh, wait, I can do it that way? Market price there. Hello, welcome to the Sloppy Sloppy. Where all your sloppy dreams come true. Wait, no, I don't want to say that. Never mind. Dude, I'm saying a lot of stuff today. My bad. Yes, I'll take those. Okay, we're all set. I guess I'm going to grab all your stuff here. I should start opening cards again, guys. It's almost time to open cards. What I should do is I should wait until I'm behind the scenes. Like, after stuff closes, and do it that way. Also, we should probably do this. Do this, move this over. Then do this, and do this here. It fits with... What are you doing behind my counter? Oh, wait, I did it that way. My bad, my bad, my bad. Unclean, Mr. White. Mr. White, you're unclean. There you go. Can't wait for the automatic sprayers when I walk in the door. $3.35. When's the game gonna add the lock cages? Because people start storming my store trying to steal stuff. Hello? That's a $600 card. Brother, I do not have money in the bank for it. Maybe if I sell enough stuff during the day, I can give you $450 because that's all I have. Decline. I'm sorry, man. I would have given you every single thing in my pocket for that very expensive card, but you know, I'll just crack it myself. Sorry, buddy. Hey, $20. Okay, I gotta order more packs. Wait, they're actually Ultra Pro? No way that it's actually Ultra Pro. They got Ultra Pro licensing? That's super funny. Good on them. Good on them for getting Ultra Pro licensing. I'm gonna be real honest. I want to stock the new stuff, but I do not have enough money. So instead, we're gonna stock what we currently know. Wait, did I order? Oh, I ordered 2 of them, right? So... Dude, this dude's gonna have to, or this woman's gonna have to wait until I am finished. I currently have a lot going on in my life. You came in for 1 pack of card sleeves? Alright. 32 cents. There you go, bud. Dude, my singles market is like crazy right now. 25, 75. Okay. No, that's not what I want. We'll do that. We'll put that there. Let's check our prices on packs. I feel like they've gone up. We're gonna raise the market price. Dude, we were so cheap on packs. We were losing a ton of money on packs. Oh, I didn't give this guy's change. Oh yeah, dude, don't worry about it. Thanks for your patronage. Are you gonna give me my $14 change? I don't know what you're talking about. Last time I checked, you didn't have any change left. Thanks for coming to the Sloppy Stoppy. Welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy. Go fuck yourself. That's how I feel like card shops are nowadays. Media marketing. Hey guys, I came up with a really good new logo for our, or a good new catchphrase for our shop. Oh yeah, what's that? Oh, welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy. Go fuck yourself. Guys, I make myself laugh sometimes. Okay, throw this out. Open this. Fill the shelves. This is basically all filled up. Then I'm gonna start cracking packs, and then I'll fill stuff. We'll make bulk boxes. It'll be great. It'll be great. I should also put another play table in. All right, what do we got for this? $69.93, my friend. Gotta be really careful. I learned from The Sopranos that if you do false charges a lot, they'll just send people to your house. And they'll be like, you can't use your American Express anymore. $131. Why is he asking for $131? Price history, it's going down in price? I do like that there's price history. I'll give you 90 bucks. Oh, I just offered him 90 bucks twice and he took it. Let's go. What did he want? He wanted 130. Let's turn on the lights. Let's order a DIY. What do I want? I want a new play table. We are at the point where we are expanding rapidly, folks. Before you know it, I'm going to need to renovate this place. But until I do that, gotta crack open the packs. Dude, if we're not gambling, are we living? Guys, I only have $50 left to my name, and it's day 3, okay? I should probably help this guy out, but like, it's like, he's like, hey, I'd like to buy this card right here. Hold on a second, I'm opening packs. I gotta get the elusive Charizard. I just, hold on, let me put this down. And then I just rip it open. Raw. All right, what do you want? $2.24. Can I put stuff on the website? Oh no, this is just finding out how much stuff is. Okay. We'll probably go low. And then at the end of the night, I should probably just go through and readjust all my single prices. I'll be real honest. Or maybe at the end of the week or something. Guys, I only have $96. Please, please, please buy something. Please buy something. I'm so poor. I'm so poor. $10.31. Thank you for buying something. I'm so poor. Dude, I'm acting like DSP. Guys, this card shop's not gonna stay open unless I get some donos, guys. You really want to continue playing your game, you gotta get some donos in here, guys. Yeah, but like also I could just keep opening packs. I'll make my money back eventually, right? I'm at $100. That's $100 I could spend on packs. I'm not gonna go under and forget to pay my bills, right? At a certain point, though, I think I might forget to pay my bills. Hold on, I'm busy. Oh, no one actually tried to buy anything. Hey, $13, let's go. Market price, there you go. Market price, there you go. Guys, you think they like my new slogan of welcome to the sloppy stoppy, go fuck yourself? It's probably fine. A cheap card, what a bargain. Whoa, he bought the $124 card? Hell yeah, brother, we're back in business. Time to open more packs. We'll close. Let these guys do whatever they're gonna do. Restock my shelves, check prices. Hi, how may I help you? I cannot buy your $1,000 card, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, did I forget to extend my Twitter stream? I'm having a lot of fun, so let's push this an extra hour out on the Twitter stream just in case. Oh, this dude's just chilling here. Excuse, sir, the shop's closed, sir. Sir. Whatever. Guess you're just sleeping there all night. Dude, I'm probably so low. Oh, the guys are dissatisfied because I was standing at the counter. Guys, I play this so aggressively when I'm on here rather than like... When I played this before, I was like very like... You know, very careful at how I did stuff. I expanded very slowly. I made sure I had a lot of money. Now I'm like, fuck yeah, let's open some tables. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's buy this. Let's buy this thing. We'll pay my bills. We'll pay my rent. Can I host an event? Oh, I cannot host an event. Unclean! Sorry, dude. Dude should have known better. That's what he gets for doing this. Alright, let's get all these packs in there. $7.10. Market price, I guess. Hey guys, what's going on? Hey guys, what's up? You guys enjoying your game? That can't be annoying to anybody involved, right? Wow, so cheap. I probably should just expand to more products, but like, look at this person buying all these packs. Easy. 70 bucks. Can I buy new products yet? Can I buy a new license yet? Stock order. I guess I could buy a box license, but aren't boxes expensive? Screw it. Look, I'll use my last little bit of money. Oh, I don't have enough money to pay for the delivery fee. Guys, I'm poor! Hello, please give me money. Hello. Whatever. Guys, my plan is that I'll get those graded cards back in. I'll get a 10 on some of them, and I'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Where's the rest of my packs? What happened to my box of packs? Hello? Game, hello? Oh, hello? Hello? I could have sworn I had a box of packs. Whatever. Thank you so much for paying for the shipping for the new product. It's time, guys. It's time for me to be extremely disappointed. Let's throw this up on the shelf. Throw that out. Alright, how much did we sell boxes for? $28 for a basic card box? Was that worth the license? I don't think so. Guys, I'm almost out of money. Maybe I shouldn't have bought people's cards. I mean, it's probably fine. Bow, bow, now. Bow, bow, now. Bow, bow, now. Oh, hey, look at you buying the expensive card. Thank you very much. Thank you for keeping my family in business. Hey, look at you buying all this stuff. Okay, okay, okay. You're earning your place as the #1 customer in the shop, dude. Getting exact change back. I may short other customers, but I'm not shorting my best customer. 25, 35, 40, 1, 2. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Oh, hello. 987. 10, 10, 1, 2, 3. Bam. And then $1.99 right there. Okay, we're all set. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. I see you're interested in our card game, sir. Would you like to buy some stock? Okay, I should probably stock myself too with some stuff. Oh, hello. He's asking for $3.50. It sells for $2. I'll give you $1.50. I'm not gonna sell at that price. Okay, well, I'm sorry, man. Wait, what is out here? Oh. Duh. Did that guy just buy deodorant from me? Hell yeah, dude, let's go. The deodorant sells. Uh, 10, 15, 16, 54. It's 54. And it's his twin brother. Yo, dude, I'm glad that you and your twin brother showed up today, man. I'm so deep in the hole. I'm so glad that you guys are bailing me out. I'm sorry for not buying your card for more. Whatever. If people buy deodorant, I will sell deodorant. What else is there? I need to stock accessories. I guess I buy more card sleeves, right? And then I buy dice. I can't afford the dice. I can't afford the figurine license either, so I buy another basic box. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hello! Thank you for shopping at the Sloppy Stoppy. $20.36. Are all my singles almost gone? Damn, dude. I need more singles. Throw that out. Open this. We're gonna stock some sleeves. I forgot that I don't have a spot on the shelf for sleeves. Easy peasy. Oh, I don't want to throw that everywhere, but I will. And this needs to get thrown out. Hello, thank you for stopping at the Sloppy Stoppy. Where you slop and we stop you from slopping in our store. $2.33. 2.50, 65, 67. Bam. No, I want to keep the lights on. Also, let's open up some packs. Let's go gambling. I do like keeping shelves where they have exactly 32 on them. There's something in my brain that just makes me go woo. I know that there's someone at the register, but I want to just open more cards. Do you guys think I got a bad review the other day because I was opening packs instead of helping that guy out? I'm not that busy, I'm sorry. I'm almost done. I'm stuck. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. $2.45. Oh, wow. Dude, you only had a 20 to pay with for a $2 card? Come on, man. We're almost done filling up the racks, then we'll fix the prices. It's just that easy, guys. $10. $4. Dude, I can't believe that there's a $1,000 card in the game that I completely missed. Like, last time I played, cards weren't worth that much in this game. I don't know. You son of a bitch! Get out, 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 get out! Okay, going back on the shelf. Oh, the dude actually left. Okay, maybe I feel a little bit bad about doing that. Maybe I feel a tiny bit bad about doing that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's alright. Hello. 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 You guys tell them my ADHD is kicking in and that I'm having a lot of fun playing this game? You guys kind of get to see like the real fun stuff that I really enjoyed doing with this game. What the heck is that? Oh, I get to do renovations if I want to expand the store, which I don't because I barely wanted to pay the, or I could barely pay the bills. Wish I could see what. I guess I'm looking at yesterday's reviews. Really cheap, good time playing, really cheap, good service. Fast, reliable seller, good service. It's a steal, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Oh, hello. What'd you get for me? Oh, you're buying that Starman promo, huh? Yeah, dude, I hear some real good stuff about the Starman deck coming in. Wait, why did I just give you that? That's the amount that you... Never mind. 1 sec, guys. 10, 15, 16, 17... 25, 35, 42. Bam. Dude, I know that, like, anytime someone buys something for super cheap and they're like, here's a $50 bill, I feel like they're stealing from me. I know they're not stealing from me, but it just feels like it sometimes. Okay. I need to stop spending money on, like, small stuff to expand, and I need to, like, buy the license for the new set. I think that's the only way that I'm going to start bringing in more customers. Hey, $32 card, let's go! Okay, well, hold on. Hello. They want $9 for this. How about I give you 8? Cool. Bought it at 80%, I guess. It's fine. Dude, I'd be so happy if I bought a card, or someone bought a card from me, and then, like, I put it up, and then they just rebought the same card. Not IRL, obviously, but, you know, in-game it'd be so funny. Okay, thank you. Closing the shop. Dude just sat down to play. Are the card packs not... Are the card packs not selling? Is my deodorant shop not selling? Guys, it's time to leave. Guys. This is the real card shop experience, by the way. Showing up and being like, hey, guys, it's time to leave. I want to go home. And people being like, yeah, but, like, we're still doing our turn. Yeah, but we just started this Commander game. 2 dissatisfied customers. That's fine. Guys, I made $12 today. Let's go. Do I want to stock anything else? I guess I could do the whole bottom with sleeves, right? Okay, throw that out. Open it up. People are ready to come in. We'll buy... I just bought, like, an accessories thing, right? What else did I buy? I bought dice? Hell yeah, dude. Let's start selling dice. Ree! Oh, I almost hit him with the box. Get out! Banish ye! What do we got? 33 bucks. Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You're fine. This dude wants all my card sleeves. He's buying from me to open his own store. Let's go. Let's see what... dude, so many people coming in today. Hello? 50, 75, 76. Easy clap. Let's go. Oh, are you going to want to sell me a card? That's a really cool looking card. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. I'll give you 150 bucks for it. How about 200 bucks? That's all I got. That was such a cool card, dude. Unironically would want it. I'm just so poor, dude. And I don't think it's because I'm opening all my packs. Oh, this shelf has no space. Okay, where... I have new dice to sell, but I don't have a place to sell it at. Hello, $4. I guess I need to buy a new shelf. Right? I should have probably bought a new shelf anyway. My DIY. Alright, we'll take all this. Thank you. 26 cents is your change. Bam. Easy peasy. $55, $60. Bam. Guys, I don't have a place to put anything. I guess I just buy a second shelf. I gotta buy a small cabinet, I guess? I mean, there's this idea that I could also just buy... Yeah, we'll just set up a second cabinet. I really don't want to, but, you know. I'd prefer to set up something specifically for dice. Brother, you're gonna have to wait like 2 seconds as I set this guy up. Oh, that's so ugly. You want 60 bucks for that. How about I give you 35? Okay, 37. I can give you 45. 46. This is my final offer. This is my final offer. Decline. Sorry, man. We're not going to make things work. And you're wasting my time. $2.42. Dude, the fact that people can sell cards to you now is crazy. Okay, 36, 78. No, dude, this shelf does not have a good place to live. To be real honest. I'm gonna sell this shelf as soon as possible. What do we want dice to be? Market price. And then we'll put this like here next to the gaming section so it doesn't look weird. Bam. Okay, that doesn't look... Dude! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! No stinkers. No stinkers, dude. I don't care if we're... I don't care if I'm selling used deodorant. Dude, people can afford to buy $16 worth of cards, but they can't afford to take a $16 shower. I don't know what that means, but... You know what I mean. Yo, this dude bought all my dice. Let's go. Not all my dice, but like pretty decent amount of my dice. 80 bucks. Bro, let's go. What else did I have to restock in? I was like, oh, I'm low on certain things. I guess it was normal cards, right? Stock order. Let's buy that. We're gonna play it kind of low to the ground now, guys, because you know I almost ran out of everything. All right. Hello. $55, 20. Let's do dice are big sellers, man. Let's go. I think after this, I'm gonna have to put up more. Dude, I'm gonna have to buy another dice license. I guess we get blue dice now too. Why not? Hello. I guess I probably shouldn't have done the singles gameplay yet. I should have waited to open up a singles market until I just had sealed. Hello? Hello? What's this? Oh, it's a food mart. Okay. Just leave the boxes there. Set that market price. Let's go. Hello. You would like $18 as your change. But bam. Do I have to change the price of the red dice? No, we're good. Blue dice don't really have a profit margin, do they? God, there's nothing to put on the shelves here. Okay, we got a $6 card. That might be nice to put on the shelves. Paid for 2 of my packs. Hello, there's your market price. It's okay if stuff's like a little bit off price-wise. I'm okay with losing some money. I just can't lose all my money. Hello, welcome to the Dice Emporium, where we sell dice. I don't know if I want to, like, there's a thought where I just open more packs, right? Like, why not? Hey, a $3 card. Paid for the pack. Let's go. I should keep a stat of how many packs, like, I open. And, like, how many times my stuff pays for my packs and how many times it doesn't. Hey, $18 card. Let's go. We just gotta keep digging, guys. We'll hit the diamonds eventually. $8 pack. Let's go. $85. Let's go. I think that's my highest costing card I've pulled personally, right? I should probably put this down because I gotta go work with customers. It's probably fine. Hello. $15 and we'll just give you 16. There you go. Enjoy. I gotta get back to opening packs. I can't be here handling money. Why are you giving me money when I could open up more money? Is there a Stinko in this place? Stinko, Stanko, get away. No stinks. No stinkers. Just start chucking boxes at people if they smell. Oh, someone's buying a card. Let's go. What do you got for me? $5.37. Oh, gross, dude. 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. Bam. All right. Welcome to the Sloppy Stoppy. 39, 48. Bam. Hello, what do you want to sell me? They're asking for $18 on a 26 card. Let's give him 16. Dude, this guy has such a menacing face. He's like, hello. I'll give him $16.50. Wants a, you know what? You're polite about it. 18 bucks. Why not? Look at that guy's menacing face. He's like, hello. All right, time to open up more packs, guys. We got this. I mean, look, I know people still have to buy my cards, right? For packs to actually be worth something, but it's called investing in my future, guys. These cards will go skyrocket in value. Guys, I have to drop everything I'm doing. A smelly person has entered the store. Be gone! Be gone, smelly person! The dude's like angry that I'm like spraying with deodorant. All right, last one to open. Rest in peace, me. No luck. Okay. Guys, it's getting close to closing time. Guys, this makes me feel like I should just pick up a card game and play on stream like Master Duel or something. I feel like that'd be like a really bad idea, but we could do it. It might be a little bit fun. Hello, sirs. It's getting close to ending the day. I guess I stock up before I go to bed, right? We buy it. Oh, I should actually probably, you know, hit the deliver button. Dude, I don't want to be the masked vigilante at night that's like spraying down people and making sure that they don't have like get the deodorant that they need. But I will. You walk past my shop and you smell real bad? Stop stinking! Take a shower! Take a shower! It doesn't reach. Whatever. I feel bad for the next person that tries to buy, what? No. Come on. Come on, guys. It's time to go home. 5 dissatisfied customers? I wonder if that's because I'm, like, opening, I wonder if that's one because stuff was too expensive, or like I was too busy opening packs. I guarantee it's because I kept denying people the prices that they wanted for cards. All right, before we open, let's check market prices. Market price. Market price. Market price. Nothing's jumped in price yet. Market price. Market price. All right, we're open. And just to start the day, we'll crack a pack. Garbage. Hello, welcome to the store. Welcome to Sloppy Stoppy. Okay, we'll go with that. Are you buying the... Dude, you're buying the $85 card? Yo, you're a G, man. 50, 62. 582. Let's do it. 30. Oh, you're $9. I'm sorry I sprayed you, by the way, the other day with deodorant. But you gotta understand, man, when you're stinking up the whole place, it's not just you that feels it. Everybody else feels it, too. All right, right on. Oh, look at you buying all these dice. Dude, you're playing with all your friends tonight? Hell yeah, dude. Although, I mean, I don't advise eating the dice. They're not candies, so what do you got for me? A $3 card. You're asking for $3.82 on a $3 card. I will give you $2. I'll give you $2.50. Sell my own version right here. The dude's like, I'll sell it for $3.80. Well, I'm selling one for $3.10. Why would you? I don't know. Whatever, dude. Whatever, my man. 70 bucks. Let's go. I gotta go refill on dice. $1.12. Oh, dude, the guy bought the silver edition foil stuff. Let's go. The Angry Starman? Angry Starman got sold. What do you got? Hell yeah, brother. Stock order. Can I buy the license for the next thing yet? All right, rare card packs. We're gonna start carrying them now. Hopefully it doesn't bankrupt me. What do you got here? $3.91. Right on, right on, right on. And then I guess we take this, put that down there. We're going to just start moving stuff around. And I'll keep the whole top row to being rare packs. Hello, what do you got for me? Ba-bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. 10, 14. Nope, that's 16 bucks. Exact changey. Hello, what'd you get? Just that? Easy, dude. You're my favorite customer. I should just tell everybody. I should do like the idiocracy thing. You're my favorite customer. Oh, yeah. Thank you, I guess. All right, what do you got for me, dude? Look at you buying all this stuff, man. I'm gonna get a new shipment of dice thanks to you. I mean, maybe not thanks to him, but because of him. Stock order. I'd like accessories. Let's get ourselves a... Oh, that's actually kind of expensive, though. Oh, let's stock black dice. Let's go. Oh, God. I'm gonna run out of money. Guys, I have $20 to my name. At least my character doesn't have to eat. Alright, what do you got for me? 15 bucks? Cool. Easy, guys. Easy. Look at you buying all those dice. 18 bucks is your change. 50, 60, bam. Am I out of red dice altogether? Oh, no, I don't have enough money to restock for the red dice. Guys, my hubris was a little too much. Guys, don't you want the super rare card packs that I just got? No one's picked up the new super rare card packs yet, guys. Well, you know what? If that's going to happen, I'm just going to open them on my own. I'll make all the bajillion dollars. If no one's going to open up the super rare card pack, I'll do it. Bam. Easy. All these guys just want is my dice. You know what? I'll even do another. I mean, it paid for the pack, but kind of, but only sort of. Hello. You want $3? Sure, I'll give you $3. Hey, this guy bought all my rare packs. This guy knows what's going on. Let's go. He needs $2 and 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you get a little smooch, too. Mwah! That felt dirty to say. I'm sorry. But I'm getting desperate, guys. I'm running out of money. I just want to expand, but, you know, sometimes you gotta... Sometimes the sloppy stoppy needs to expand, you know, a little bit more in other ways, too. But bam. Alright, I'm gonna buy more dice. Accessories, red dice, because I'm out of dice. It's alright, 60 bucks to my name, that's all I need. All I need is 60 bucks. All I need is sissy bucks, dude. Is this empty? This is not empty, right? Eventually I'll have like a shelf that I could put all my boxes on. That'd be super nice. You're good there. What do you got for me, bud? Oversized bag for your one single. Let's do it. You know what? You just get 50 cents because I'm lazy. Alright, I gotta go buy more stuff in a bit. Oh, I'm out of basic stuff on that shelf. But that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. We just hang out. I have any bills to pay? Due in 6 days. All right, we're paying my my rent. I don't have enough to pay all my bills, but that's okay. Can I edit the event to Pauper? Oh, never mind. I don't want to do Pauper, because if I do Pauper, then, actually, you know what? Let's manage the event. Let's do it, like, $5. Oh, there's a smelly person. Okay, 107.14. You know what? You smelled real bad, but you got my job done. No, I don't want to buy your random card. I'm sorry. 1380. What do you got for me? That's a lot of money. It's a really cool card, but that's a lot of money, dude. I can't afford to pay that. We're playing for rent nowadays, guys. Market price all this stuff. Honestly, I think I probably, like I was saying earlier, I think I should have, like, only put expensive cards up, but you know what? Whatever. Can I restock any of this? Sweet. That was a violent noise, man. What do we got here? Is this just an empty box? Cool. I thought putting shelves in was like the thing to do, you know what I mean? But it looks like it wasn't. Looks like that wasn't the thing that brought people in here. I guess I do need to just buy normal packs again. Stock order, let's buy that. Let's buy that. Easy. Now let's restock the shelves. Then we'll take this, put that here. Open a rare pack. Hey, $5 card. Let's go. And a $2 card. All right, you know what? We take what we could get, dude. $5 is $5. Ba-bam, ba-bam. And then, ba-bam. Oh, dude, he just bought it from me. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. 52. Easy clap, guys. Easy clap. Guys, I am so low on money. God, these guys need to decide what they're doing with their life. Spend money! I can imagine this being my local card shop and the owner just being like, spend money! Buy things! Things are expensive! I need a place to put this new stuff that I just got. I don't have a box to put things. Can I throw this out? Fuck it. Dude, it's another stink, man. No stinking! Hey, look at you. Hey, thank you for buying the epic packs. Have a great day. Have an epic day. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. 54. We're just moving to the next day. I have more people coming in to play the game than I do actually buying stuff, which might actually be a problem. Banning that guy. I need to stop. Maybe I spend a day and I don't upgrade. We're gonna open up cards before we open up the store. Gross. Try it again. Maybe anything here? Hey, 69 bucks. Nice. We'll put this guy up for sale. 69.74. Only problem that I have with playing comfort games that I really enjoy on stream is that, like, I want to play them more off stream and just vibe, but that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, because I want to continue to play it on stream. 15.94. Bam, 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 out, bam, bam, out. Yo, this dude bought the expensive card. Let's go, making money, making money, making money. Now that card's very precious to me. You better treat it well. All right, what do you got for me? $49.99. Easy clap. Let's restock. Just because I want these boxes out of my house. Because I'm pretty sure I live here. Dude, Dice was nice for a little... Oh, this guy's just coming in to buy the deodorant, eh? Also a deodorant guy. I see, I see, I see. You know what? Why not? Not terrible. I wish there was a way for me to bulk sell, like, cards online in this game. I know there's a way for me to sell bulk, but, like... You know what I mean. Like, the workbench is the thing that lets me sell bulk. I know that. Hello! Thank you for buying all my dice. Am I making enough money off this? Yep, that's fine. What about this? Prices are going up on packs. Oh, no. Easy clap. Bam, bam, out. Bam, bam, out. Guy wants $3 for a $2 card. How about I give you... How about I just decline it? Because it's not worth it. Thank you for buying all my card sleeves. Let's go. And then dice 2. Thank you, sir. Giving me excuse to buy more dice. 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, dude, you're just coming in buying all those fat packs. Let's go. 86.25 is your total. Bam, making it worth it, dude. 5, 6, 7. 10, 15. Bam. Bup, but up. 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 Okay. What else we got going on? Let's... Oh. Hello, sir. If you give me 2 minutes, I'll be right with you. I am just opening up this card pack. $1.63. Cool, you're all set. And then I'll put this guy up. Oh, dude, you're buying all these epic packs? Or these rare packs? Let's go! 90 cents. Okay, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. But bam! What do we got? 10, 15, 60, 70, 18. 10, 15. Thank you, sir! I don't have any bills to pay, right? Oh, it's each day. Understood. So let's pay the rent. Stock order. I should probably do the Fig license. It's $200 to... Oh, my lord. Dude, I'm about to puke. Ugh, that was a lot of money. You know what will cure my thoughts about how much money I spent? Opening packs. Those are free, right? Hello. Thank you for stopping into the store. 10, 50, 75, 91. Bam. Hello. What do you got? $4.36. Dude, you're giving me so much money. Okay, thank you for using your card. You know what? Store's gonna become card only. One, 5, 1, 2, 3, bam. Bam, bam, out. Bam, bam. Oh, all my singles are out. Okay, well. Honestly, I'm selling singles not to make money, but to make money. No, that's not what I meant to say. I'm selling singles not because they make money, but because it should drive more customers in, right? So, like... Also, I probably shouldn't put the same card up multiple times. It's probably bad for business, but I think it's kind of funny. Bam, bam, out. Bum, 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 bum. What do you got for me? Just these guys? Sure. Hello. $3.70. Everybody thinks that my card packs are too cheap. Maybe I should raise the price. Well, maybe not. Guys, don't tell anybody. Hey, $8. $3, okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Bop, bop, bop. I forgot that the music in this kind of slaps. It's like it's not terribly great, but it's good enough. 190 I need for the fig. Okay, well. You know what it is? What it is. I bought the license, maybe a little bit too much for my time. Maybe I should have just bought more shelves. But I think we need to expand in what we offer. All right, guys, we have just enough for me to start doing figs. So let's go stock order figurines. Let's get the Pygmy plushes, dude. Everybody loves Pygmy. I have 16 cents. Oh, never mind. Okay, everybody's paying their way through. Oh, yes. Would you like to buy a Pygmy plush on your way out? Dude, anybody that doesn't buy a Pygmy plush on the way out is dead to me. Straight up dead to me. All right, let's see. We got this. Thank you. You didn't buy a Pygmy plush, so it's over. It's Jover. Guys, don't worry about it. This pack has to have some good stuff in it, right? Never mind. Hello, what'd you get? Hey, this dude's my new favorite person. Thank you for buying the Pygmy plush. I'm not gonna ask what you're gonna do with the Pygmy plush, but thank you for buying the Pygmy plush. You're wearing... Are you wearing sneakers? You're wearing sandals. You're wearing what looks like women's sandals. I don't want to know what you're doing with the Pygmy plush. Are you also wearing women's sandals? Huh? Are all the guys wearing women... All the guy... Everybody in here is wearing women's sandals, guys. Guys, I think there's a bigger conspiracy. I can't unsee it now. Hello? I will give you $100 for this card. $101 for this card. $101.01 for this card. $0.02. He did it! He did it! No way! It was the 1 cent difference that made the thing, guys. Never say that dreams can't happen. Never say that dreams can't happen. I'm only making 17 bucks on this card, but that's okay. $17 is $17. I have $14 to my name. Please, for the love of God, make it not a mistake. Make it not a mistake. Someone please buy into it. But guys, I don't have a problem. You guys have a problem. Problem is that you ain't as rich as me, yeah? $14 to my name. Bop. Bop, bop. 3 cards left, or 3 days left until I get my graded cards back. They better give me like $80 billion for them. All right, everybody out. Guys, I'm only $25 down the hole. It's fine. It's fine. It's called investment. We are open. Open. Guys, if we take all of our singles and we take 10% off of our really expensive singles, that's how they're going to sell. Well, 10% is too much for that one. See what I mean? Welcome to Sloppy Stoppy. Fuck you. Maybe they didn't like that I chased people out with a deodorant can. Oh god, those two guys were like joining the same body for a second there. How does it feel being a homunculi? Alright, let's read my reviews. Neat and tidy. Best card shop, good time playing here, comfortable and easy, fast, reliable seller. I love this store. No smell at all. That sounds... You know what? I'm proud of that one, but it sounds like it could be a... It could be like a little bit of a... Yeah, no, totally. No smell at all. Wink. Best shop, Sloppy Stoppy. He's bought a bunch of my deodorant, guys. Guys, sleeper hit deodorant. Let's go. What do you got for me, man? Dude, look at you. Look at you. You're paying for my child's college fund. Thank you. My child will get one step closer to college because of that. Hold on. My child is so close to college from all of your help. Spends the money on something that he shouldn't. Oh, yo, dude, that guy bought the full art. Let's go. Thank you for supporting your local game shop. With your help, I was able to put my kid through college. And instead of college, I mean open work packs. 10:35. Bam. But up. But up. But up. But up. It's a stinker. The guy who smells. This is tempting. What a bargain. Wait, this guy's buying the thing. How do I drop this? Dude, he's bought the plushies. Let's go, a plushie enjoyer. Okay. $2.53 is your change. There you go. Dude, this guy knows what's up. This guy fucks. Huh, you're getting laid tonight, aren't you, bud? I gotta take a look at your shoes, man. If you're wearing lady sandals, that's a little weird. Okay, never mind. You're a trustworthy dude. Okay, time to buy dice. Stock order. Accessories. We want to buy one of these. One of these. One of these. Oh, that's $25 too much. I guess we ditch the red and we buy what we got. And then we also put some plushies back on the shelf. Let's go. What is that sound effect for throwing stuff out? Well, bam! Like you're whipping it into the trash can or something. Okay. Hello. Oh, you're buying a plushie? Hell yeah, dude! Look at you buying a plushie. That guy behind you has weird sandals, though. I'm autistically stuck on the sandals. I'm sorry. 10, 15, 16, 17. Bam. Thank you so much for your order. Thank you so much for your order. Oh shit, no, we got that. Oh, okay. Dude, all these people want to buy dice. Let's go. I should have called myself the Dice Dungeon or something like that. Some, like, weird thing where I just, like, immediately are just like, okay, that's a little weird. Don't call yourself that. All right, 1 pack left on this shelf. Let's get it. Hey, not bad. Oh, dude, it's a Slugma. Slugma nuts. Dude, that guy just ate that card. Surprised he didn't have slurping noises. Stock the shelf. $8.99, okay. I could have just given him $9 and ate the penny, but dude, I had $14 to my name the other day, so like. All right, what do you got? $2.55. Man, that's a lot of money. Hello. $50, $60, $70. Bam. What bam? Skadoosh. Okay. I need to open some more cards. We gotta restock. Hey, $7. Oh, yo, this pack was actually worth some money. Yo, what was this pack's value? $35. Wait, what? Did I just open a $60 card? No, right? Oh, I just clicked through it. Never mind. Guys, I guess the world will never know until I open up my stuff again. Dude, that guy smells real bad. Hold on. Sorry, you don't get business help until you learn to not smell as bad. I'm sorry. There's a stinker right there, dude. 1, 2, 25, 35, 40. Bam. All right, let's see. Was that a $60 card? No, it wasn't. People walking in with a brand new store, they're like, hey, I'd like to sell you this $1,000 card when I have like $5 to my name. Yeah, sure, dude. I'll buy it for like $6. I gotta check my stock and see like what I'm running out of. I think I'm running out of elite cards. I want to say it's like elite cards and some other stuff. So, oh, basic packs. Okay, let's turn on the lights, dude. Resident smell man, resident stinker. Excuse me. Not allowed. Oh, okay. I guess I buy more packs. So stock order, buy a normal thing of packs, buy a normal thing of packs. And there's nothing else I can really buy. I guess I could buy the card boxes, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if it's worth it as is. Hello, welcome to the shop. Enjoy your dice. I gotta restock the shelf. Throw this out. Dude, Bob at the last dude was like, how dare you spray that deodorant? I'm gonna stop you from using deodorant ever again. Alright, what do you want? That's a $2,000 card. Nope. Dude, I can barely afford to keep my kids. Keep my kids. I can barely afford to feed my kids. You think I'm gonna buy your $2,000 card? Because the answer is absolutely. Dude still spent money in here. Lamau, even. Guy's wearing weird sandals. Ever since I saw it, I can't unsee it. I gotta buy sleeves, I think. I like how they just call it cleaner. It's not like deodorant, it's just cleaner. I don't think I'm selling deodorant. It's really funny for the bit, but I just don't have the stock right now to put it up to sell other stuff, because I want to be able to sell like some stuff that's like genuinely more interesting. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Be right back. Dude, I almost ate ass on the way back. You were able to get Blaze your Island Carnivore pizza? Hell yeah, Chels. I almost ate ass on the way back. I tripped over my cat's box. Almost ate ass on the way back. And not in the good way. Yowzers. Youchies. Okay. Alright, I need something to fill this shelf there. We're just gonna get a basic 4 thing of the box. Fill that up, let people buy at a little bit of a discount. They're comfy. Hell yeah. Alright, let me oh wait, no, I'm already restocked. Okay, let's do it. 4822, bam. Easy. Easy clap. We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost at enough to buy something new. I guess I can open up some stuff, right? Like, what's gonna stop me? Not terrible at all. Dude, I flipped through an expensive card. Just wasn't paying attention. They just let me... Oh, $40! Let's go! That's enough. $60! Yo? Hey, yo? You motherfucker. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? You won't escape from me. There you go. Doing my due diligence. Should probably close the store. Do I want to restock anything? Oh, didn't I just buy new cards to restock? No, I got All right, everything's in stock. Let's go. Why are you coming in here? The store is closed, dude. I mean, I guess. Dude came in here after the store was closed, was like, hey, I really need this 50-cent rare. Dude, I made a ton of money today. What is going on? Ba, 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 ba. Here at my shop, you gotta buy plushies. Here at my shop, gotta make sure I pay the bills. Here at my shop, selling a $67 card. Okay. Dude, I literally just put this up. You came in, you were like, hey, yeah, that's exactly the thing I needed. Dude didn't even let me get some breathing room. What about you? It's an $11.11? Hell yeah, dude. 11111. Put that up there. Market price. I think the name Mumug for a mummy monster is so sick. That's actually a really cool one. I like that a lot. What this? Oh, this just lets me decorate the house as needed. Dude's buying plushies! Let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Buy them plushies. Help me pay for my monstrous amount of debt. You can even have 6 cents off. Wow, what do you got over? I don't know why I like switched to like a southern accent. Well, what you got over here then? You buying some cards here or there? Bam, easy peasy. Look at us expanding. I gotta go buy more dice. As soon as the last one sells there, I will buy more dice. But I think I should buy another shelf. DIY, small metal rack. All right, we're not gonna buy another shelf. Instead, we're gonna buy a license for something. What could I buy that has? Well, I didn't buy red before, right? And people liked red, but also, we'll do white. We haven't done white yet. Dude, shelf space is premium, man. For that reason, I'm going to pick up all these card sleeves. Okay. I got to put this back. Hold on. No. Cancel. Can't you see I'm busy opening packs? All right, that's fine. Whatever. All right, plushies. 5, 6, 7. Dude, you're my best friend. Thank you for buying plushies. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Oh, I feel bad for her. No, I'm not. I'm not insulting. I'm not insulting. It's fine. Thank you for buying stuff. Come back soon. I was about to insult her hairline, dude. I was about to say she got that. Her roots look like Asmongold's roots, dude. Okay. There's no one at the register, right? Because I'm blocking the way from the register. Oh shit, my Twitter stream ended because I am over time by like an hour. All right, let's solidify the day and then we'll call it for stream today. Because I still gotta go to the gym. Holy fuck, you smell, dude. You smell so bad. You smell, you smell, you smell, you smell, you smell. Thank you. Look, man, I know it's a medical condition. I'm sorry, but, like, you know, I have empathy for you and everything, but, like, you gotta get the... When you get to, like, green aura around yourself level, like green stink cloud level, maybe you just can't go to card shops right now. Maybe you gotta go to the shower first. Oh, I gotta give you change. Huh? Whatever. I was like so confused. I'm like, what the hell? Alright, new dice. I used to like when I used to organize all my stuff, and I used to have my stuff like look super nice or whatever. But like, I gotten to the point right now where it's optimal to just, you know, throw stuff on the shelf, do whatever you got to do, and then move on. This dude's like, where all the singles? Hello? 73.52, bam. $1.25. Sure. You want... No, I'm sorry. I'm not buying your 10-cent common. Get out of here. What do you got? I wonder how often people walk up to game store owners and they're like, hey, I would like to sell this 10-cent common I just opened up. Like, straight back to you. Honestly, it probably happens all the time. Alright, stock order. I don't know why I just did that, but you know what? Screw it. People are buying a lot of stuff now, so... You! Sir! The aura! This is not a musk-friendly area. I don't like the musky stench. You're a man musk. There's someone on the street. Don't care if you're coming to my shop or not. It is my personal duty to spray each one of you down. Thank you for buying a plushie. You are my best friend. Dude, when people buy sleeves, they buy a lot of sleeves. All right, you know what? You're the first person to buy white dice. I'll forgive you this time. But next time, make sure that you don't have that stupid aura about you. 50, 60, 60, 71. Bam. Okay, what else we got? Hey, $90 card, let's go! I mean, that one was kind of sad, but, you know, it is what it is. Five, 6, 7, 8. Bam. What do you got for me? Oh, I gotta buy more plushies, dude. And I also bought that, like, the rare boxes that people can buy in bulk. I forgot to get one of those. Let's do that. And then plushies? Where the heck's the plushies? I can't afford to restock on the plushies just yet. Sorry, folks. You spend more money, I'll spend more money. Okay. What do you got for me? Customer is giving and they want... Yeah, sure. Oh, I don't have it. My bad, dude. I didn't know that there was trading. All right, whatever. Good enough, good enough, good enough. We're almost done with the workday today. We're almost done with the workday today. We'll throw this guy out. $90. Wait, do I get my stuff back from grading tomorrow? If I do, then maybe we do that and then we call it. Yeah, tomorrow I do it. So we'll grab our stuff back from grading. Then we'll go from there. Dude, this guy bought the $90 thing right away? Damn, dude. You bought the... People are chomping at the bits just to buy some stuff, guys. They're desperate to flex their money. Okay, let's open. Right, why not? Easy peasy. I mean, kind of easy. Smelly person. Out, 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 out. Thank you. Guys, they come in for the cards, they stay for the experience, you know, of getting sprayed in the face with deodorant. I guess we're basically done. So I put in that graded stuff. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, whatever. Yo, dude, you bought so much shit today. Okay, can I, like, give you a hug? Here's a picture of my wife and kids that you're helping to feed, so... 125. I'll name a wing after the I'll name a wing of the hospital after you, dude. Okay, we'll do that. Anything else? Should I crack open more packs? Should I move some dice around? Because, like, now I have an empty spot. Isn't it, like, $500 or something to order more figs? No, it's 192. Cool. We'll buy more figs. The plushies are the real sellers, guys. They make me the most money. Let's go. The card sleeves don't really make me anything, though. It's kind of weird. What do you got for me? It's like probably like $1. Dude, it's almost worth just not giving you the change and being like, just take the card, you know? Well, like, you know, you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. Why are you oh, the sign says we're still open. We're not open. You better spend some cash, dude. We're going overtime. I'm staying open just for you, man. If you don't spend money, it's gonna suck. All right, what do we got? You know what? You spent a bunch of money. It was worth staying open. Oh, so, no, you can't sit, dude. The store's closed. Get out. I'm down $72. Oh, Lord. Okay, I need to see what my daily... Instead of a daily report, I wish I could get, like, a weekly report. But we're on day 10. Where's my graded cards? Are they outside? Yo! All right, we're going to open this, and this is going to be the end of the stream today. Let's see those $50 cards that I got. Let's open the box. Hold on, I gotta be like a TCG streamer. I need to be like, hey guys, what's going on? Earlier this week, you know, the what the hell is this game called? Hey guys, earlier this week we opened a bunch of Tetramon and we got some really cool cards that were like $50. So I sent them out as an excuse to try to get them graded so that I could show you guys what it's like to get a card you own graded. Ready? We're gonna do this together. 1, 2, 3, open. Oh, yo, I got a 10. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Wait, what? Where'd those go? $320. We take that, and then like $76. Okay, that's cool. Let's put this up for sale. I guess by the next time we play, I'm gonna try to take more cards and send them out for grading. But for now, guys, we are gonna save our game. God, this was my old stuff, guys. My old stuff. I want to save on top of my old thing. I don't know why I called it Magician's Arsenal back in the day. But guys, thank you so much for coming out today. It's been a really fun time. I love this game so much. This is like very much a comfort game for me. I will see you guys probably... Okay, so my WoW guild has gotten ahead of the curve, which means that I can go back to streaming on Tuesday, Thursday. So I will be back on Tuesday for more streams. We're going to probably stick to Tuesday, Thursday, maybe a surprise Saturday stream, depending on how I feel. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day, and thank you for hanging out. I don't know, what else? I think that's it, guys. Be excellent to each other. I don't know, that's a really bad one to say. I know a lot of people say it, but, you know, be excellent to each other. Talk to you guys soon. See you guys.